Yo, yo, yo.
Oh, man. What's the word? Are we back in the building?
Back in the building, Brodies.
Right back like we left something.
What's happening, good people? Welcome back to Bars and Buckets, the hottest, dopest sports and hip hop podcast out there in the world, man. What's up, man? We're so glad that y'all back with us. Tuned in for another fire episode, man. We got a lot to talk about, man, but gotta welcome everybody that's coming in, man. Wherever you're listening from, be sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the episodes, man. Go rock with us on Instagram, Bars and Buckets, man. YouTube as well, Facebook page. Like, subscribe, man. Share the episodes, man. Just go mess with us, man. If you follow us, we'll follow you right back, all right? Bros, what's good? Y'all cooler?
Man, feeling good, man. Just sharing in the green room that your bro started this new gig Tuesday in my new school. So it's been a good week, man. Been a productive one, just getting adapted to a different climate, figuring out things I need to take care of and put in place before August hit, man. So it's just me and the custodians in the building. So I'm good. I get a lot of work done. Ain't nobody bothering me. So I'm feeling good, man.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Congratulations on that, bro.
Appreciate you.
Corn, what's the word? You good, man?
Good, bro. Man, just doing what I do, living life, taking care of these babies, man. That's it.
That's all you can do, man. You know what I'm saying? Living life for summertime, man. There's a lot going on. Doing the best you can. I'm good, man. It's been a cool week. It's been kind of hot, but making it do what it do, man. B-Day next week, man. So I'm trying to get with that.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm all good, man. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to the hype that got his ass beat on 51st and Cottage Grove today. Trying to act tough. Hey, man. I don't know why these hypes think that they man, Joe, you gonna get your ass whooped out here, Joe, especially in the hood, man. Come on, man.
Wrong place. Yeah, wrong place.
Took a L, man. But I hope y'all don't judge me that I took his $4 that he dropped when he got his ass whooped. I kind of need a couple of $4, Joe. I ain't gonna hold you. But welcome back to the show, man. Everybody that's tuned in, we got a lot to talk about, man. We got to let everybody catch up. But if it's your first time tuning into the show, what we do here, we talk about sports, hip hop, NFL, NBA. We don't really talk about hockey much. That's something we'll probably have. I know probably 2 people in the NHL. I don't know.
The Sharks just got their first black GM.
Oh, there you go. See, he knows something about. I don't know nothing about other than they like to fight. What do they let people fight on in a hockey thing? They just give them fight or something.
When that first person go down, it's over.
Oh, okay.
First person go down, it's over.
I ain't know much about that.
I wish the other arenas would like that too.
That's too much. So yeah, we gonna tap into some NHL eventually. Baseball as well. You know what I'm saying? I know more about baseball than hockey.
Yeah.
So we'll talk to that too, man. But we talk about all that stuff, man. Hip hop, album releases, and things like that, man. So while everybody's catching up, before we start the show, we take a shot, not an actual. You know what I'm saying? We take a frito. Frito is what we call it, man. So, bros, what y'all drinking on?
Man, I'm finally getting ready to finish off this doggone tequila I had in the fridge.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish that off tonight and be on to the next one next week, whatever that may be.
Man,
what you got?
Riding home and seeing this ignorant bastard standing on the corner, man. Can't stand this motherfucker, man. This is my homie, man. I had to bring him to the crib, man.
Man.
Needed a ride to the crib. Standing on the motherfucking corner, like, hey, bro. Hey, can I get a ride?
Hey,
man. Get your ass in the car, man. Let's go.
To pick up the Jamie, man.
Gotta roll with Jamie, man. You know where around.
Nigga Jamie, man.
Jamie's one of my best friends, man. Me and Jamie had some long nights together, man.
Yeah, already. Bastard, though.
Already.
Long nights. I switched it up a bit, man. I normally mess with Jamie, on the whiskey tip. But I got his homie Jack in this month.
Okay.
Me and Jack don't get along too much, but we're gonna try to make it through the show. Because we're gonna be on bullshit. So we're gonna try to get through. But I got a surprise for y'all. Okay, I'm gonna take y'all back. All right. In honor of tomorrow's my mom's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Honor my mom. May her soul rest in peace. You know, I
on
her birthday, I always drink her favorite beer.
Yep.
That's none other than
Coke
45.
Coke 45.
Coke 45 is in the house tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy birthday, Mama.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah, I might be talking about Bootsy Collins and all them tonight too. So I mean, we're drinking this.
It's all right. Hey, we're gonna do what we do, man.
We'll do what we do, man. So, bro, before we start the show, let's get the free throws in the air. Let's get it cracking. All right. If you're out there watching, man, tuning in, get your free throws in the air.
Get your free throw up.
A good show. Let's get it.
Oh. Yeah, man. I had to sit the Jamie in the freezer, so that was nice and chill.
There you go. It's ready.
Yeah, man.
Ooh, okay. Let's get into the show.
Let's do it.
Coke 45.
Ooh, I don't see how people drinking Coke 45. That's a different type of feel right there.
Like having the Mad Dog 2020, boy.
What they say on House Party? This shit make God damn.
Sitting right here. Make no shit Hey, live. Okay, bros, everybody that's tuning in. We have a lot to talk about. We're going to start off with the NBA free agency that kicked off last Thursday. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of movement, man. A lot of movement going on. A lot of people switched teams. A lot of people got broke off with max deals. You know, we were talking about it a little bit last week on Wednesday before the show. I want to start off with, I'm going to ask you guys who you think won free agency for so far, but I want to start off with a trade that I didn't see coming. Mm-hmm. And that is the Minnesota Timberwolves gave up the next 30 years of their franchise for Rudy Gobert. What do y'all think about that, man? And do you think that that tandem with Cat and Gobert is going to be serious threats now in the West?
Minnesota, the Jazz bent them over with no Vaseline on that one. Like
they definitely did.
They I mean, what they got in return for Gobert is like they went to the bank, bro. Like, they really you know, right now until something proves otherwise in terms of performance. For me, they won that trade.
They won it. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
For me, they won that trade.
Come out the Jazz?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Jazz won. I'm gonna agree with you on that. If Minnesota, put it like this, if Minnesota don't do nothing within 3 years, all of that was for nothing.
Yep.
All of it. I mean, because you paying Gobert and Big Cat $430 million
to by themselves.
$430 million. So it's like, whoever that owner is, I'm coming to practice. Nigga, miss another jump shot. We gonna fight, baby. Hey, because $430 million, you still got Ant-Man.
Yep.
You got all the other little pieces around that, man.
Yeah, you definitely gonna have to pay him when his time comes.
Gotta pay him.
Yeah.
Gotta pay him. And then, I mean, looking at the point guard market and how they plan to do things, you're gonna have to look out for D'Lo too.
Mm-hmm.
D'Angelo Russell gonna need his bread too. Man, I'm sure. I mean, it's a good guard-heavy league, so you can find a guard. But I'm saying, in order to win, you need somebody that's been in that system already.
Yep.
You can't just drop a point guard, a rookie point guard, or a second-year man into something. You know what I'm saying, and take off. Everybody ain't gonna have that Rondo effect with Boston. That ain't always gonna happen. So yeah, they definitely need to keep that team together and figure it out.
Yeah.
Who did Minnesota lose to in the playoffs last year? In the first round.
I can't even remember. The play-in championship was so.
Right, I know they did a play-in against the Clippers, right? And did they beat the Clippers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it Denver?
Did they play Denver?
Was Denver the 2 seed? Because they would have had to play the 2 seed. That's crazy how the season just ended and I still
Damn,
can't
I'm
remember.
trying to think. I think it was Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis was the 2 seed.
Yep. It's definitely man. I'm looking at it now. It's Memphis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So we get the tandem of Cat and Gobert. I guess the new quote unquote Twin Towers. Okay. Where do we rank them now in the Western Conference? I mean, like realistically,
Yeah.
I mean, is there 5 teams in the West better than them?
Yeah, the 5 teams that's still better than them. I mean, shit, you still got you have to put the Lakers right there. Dallas.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta put I mean, well, I don't know with the roster they got now. I don't know. They just hired a motherfucker from Heroes off 87. So I don't know what they got really planned.
Right.
But I mean, all the teams that was better than them last year, they still better than them.
Yeah, I mean, a healthy Lakers is gonna compete. You gotta put the champs in that conversation.
Gotta put the Golden State definitely in there.
Memphis, young and ready, so they gonna compete.
So we got.
John Morant ain't with all that talking.
Right.
So Kendrick Perkins goofy. This the last tweet.
Yeah, just chill out. So you got the Lakers. Sure, you got the Clippers if they healthy and come back,
especially with John Wall. Woo-wee.
Clippers.
Yeah, but if they healthy and they back full stream, they arguably got the deepest team.
Dallas.
Dallas.
Right.
I do like the Christian Wood pickup as well as JaVale McGee, so that's gonna put them at a different level too. Who else was in Denver? I mean, if Michael Porter Jr. come back, if Murray back healthy, they still got a solid squad. I mean, they only gave up Will Barton, but they got KCP back in return. So, I mean, it is what it is. You don't really need nothing for him but to hit some shots. So,
okay, so there's 6 teams we mentioned
that's
already.
6 teams, right?
Yeah.
So, and nobody, mind we named 6 teams and we didn't name the Suns.
Yeah, seeing the Suns.
Now, the Suns still gonna be the same without Aiden because we all pretty much know Aiden's gone.
But why though?
Yeah, I don't know why he's gone, but
why?
That
they didn't value him. They just didn't value him as a max player.
But I don't even was he asking for the max though?
Close to it.
Yeah, he watching all the rest of these half-ass. I mean, I respect them getting their money.
Yeah,
but he watching the rest of them like this thing get 190, 173. He fresh off a rookie. Yeah, I can too.
Yeah. I mean, and they really don't have. I mean, who they got? Bismack Biyombo they just resigned.
Right.
I mean, outside of that, I mean, who do you have as a big? Because they let JaVale McGee go, so that's that.
Need to keep him because you let him go to any other squad, especially if you let him go to the West,
right?
It's gonna be ugly. So shipping him to the East.
Rumor is the Pacers that he'll go to.
He go to the Pacers, but the Pacers they on a rebuild, bro.
Yeah,
I would be if I was DeAndre Ayton, I would be mad as hell. They sent me to the Pacers because they just got rid of Malcolm Brogdon. He in Boston. That shit gonna be ugly.
Super ugly.
That shit about to be ugly. I don't know what they about to do with that. And
so
Marcus Smart, Tatum and Brown.
Yeah.
That's about to be ugly in Boston.
So we got 6 teams. Let's just add Phoenix.
Yeah.
So these 7 teams are currently better than the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their addition of Gobert.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. Minnesota can do what they need to do, not having both of them out there.
Mm-hmm.
Rim protectors. I mean, big cat, he needs some help back there because he be having tender moments.
Yeah.
And he needs somebody behind him where he can, you know what I'm saying, if they get past him, he can. But that may also make him step up. That may also encourage him to, nah, this is my team, so I can't let him come in here and own my paint. This is my paint. This is my gym. You know what I'm saying? So it may cause a competition between them to lock the paint down.
Okay.
But they're not gonna really get in each other way because Big Cat, now he's the greatest to him, greatest big shooting big man ever.
Right.
So they ain't gonna be in each other way like that. And if they design the plays and all that, it can go right, man. It's just they just gotta really strategize, man.
Yeah.
Strategize.
So you know what? To come into this part of it, since we stand here on the West, and it's interesting that I left off on Phoenix because there's a team in the West who we didn't mention that I feel like is gonna make some big noise in the Western Conference this upcoming season. And that's the New Orleans Pelicans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pelicans, listen, they have a young squad. They have 2 go-to scorers in Bi and McCollum, right? We don't know what Zion gonna do. We don't know. We don't know how, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. But I feel like that can be an upcoming team. But as of today, from the rumor mill that I've heard, since we're talking about Phoenix and we're talking about the Pelicans, we got to talk about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, as I read earlier, the teams that have the best chance at landing him is the Toronto Raptors, the Pelicans, and the Suns. Now, with the Suns, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because, they probably want to add a third team. But if the Pelicans add, even if this Toronto is, I don't know, that's a weird team. What they have to give up of KD, I don't know. But in the East, anything is possible. Let's just stick with the Pelicans. From the rumor mill, if the Pelicans give up Bi, what's this kid name? Devontae Graham, and 4 first-round picks. How would that squad look, man, with Kevin Durant, McCollum, Ryan Williamson? Like, do they take leaps over a lot of these teams?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. And I'm gonna have to say the reason why, because you still can't put your trust in Zion like that. He ain't really shown us enough in the league of what he really about. And Bi has shown that. Like, I'd be hurt. Bi gone. Like, I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to be there without him. You know what I'm saying? Because you could put him anywhere on the floor. He gonna get buckets. He gonna do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, given they have the same similar talent, I get all of that, but I wouldn't want to play without him.
You would rather have Bi than KD on your squad?
I mean, shit, right now, and Kevin Durant is my favorite player of this era. Right now, I wouldn't even want him on my team, man. Like, being real, like he just be on, to me, man, he be on bullshit now. It's like I don't know, all the media stuff is true, but you can't say it's all true. But it's like this shit's starting to get out of hand now, man. Like, let's just hoop. G, like, every time, you know what I'm saying, you get to a point of like, oh yeah, this is about to be, we about to watch basketball. It's just too much outside stuff. Now I know that's his business. You know what I'm saying? And him, about his money and where he comfortable at. But it's like, shit, man, I just want to see basketball.
Facts.
I don't care about what Draymond said. It made you leave. I don't care about none of that. I just want to see some basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just get to hooping. And it's hard to watch basketball when the person you trying to see hoop either not there because he was injured, or it's just some team hopping stuff.
Mhm.
What you got, AD? What you feel about this KD saga he got going on?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, I just Brooklyn, Brooklyn had picked up some decent pieces, man, through free agency. You know, there are some stories out that this is all about him leveraging for Kyrie, right? This is all about him leveraging for Kyrie to get Kyrie paid and get him under contract. Um, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you got to realize like they haven't, even going back to when they had Harden with them, right? They haven't played a full season together as a team, right? And you know what I'm saying? You make these moves to play with your boy, right? And if that's the case, man, like you haven't even seen what it would look like in full fashion. Because even outside of y'all whole team ain't shit. Joe Harris missed the whole season. Right? You got a sharpshooter that missed the whole season, just little pieces here and there. So, for me, it's like, man, just both of y'all need to figure out how to stay put. You know what I'm saying? Stay put, do what you got to do. Just be accountable, man. I think that's the thing that bothers me the most about, I hate saying new era, but I'm all okay with, cats getting their money. You know what I'm saying? I'm all okay with cats getting their money, getting their bread. But when you are a quote unquote showstopper, right? When you are box office, when you agree in a fashion that they agreed, it's like, come on, bro. Like, at what point do you have some standard about yourself and just step up to the plate and be accountable for what you signed up for? Right? Like, nobody forced you to go here. This is what you signed up for. So you need to play fucking basketball. Stop trying to leave when shit don't work and play basketball. Because here's the reality: they don't have a bad team. They can't compete in the East with the team they have. Right? Like, they're not missing that many. You throw another wing and maybe another guard in there for them, and they decent. I mean, they just lost Drummond. They lost Dragic. They gonna lose Blake Griffin, who they didn't really play until the damn playoffs, right? LaMarcus Aldridge, who sat on the bench when he came back and was wasted, right? So I mean, you wasting a lot of what you could have used to be valuable in your push, and they just didn't utilize it the right way. And some of that is coaching, right? And not understanding how to use who you have. But at the same time, like, come on, man. Like, we got this NBA starting to turn into WWE. It's like all theatrics, bro. It's theatrics with no hooping.
Thank you.
And that's the part that bothers me. I don't care about the money side. Get your money, but be accountable too.
Yeah, that's it, man. For real. Definitely. It's definitely becoming a WWE.
So Kevin Durant. Let's do a little timetable thing here. Okay, so Kevin Durant, when he was with OKC, when they was up 3-1 against Golden State, right? Yep. Who was on that squad with them? You had Ibaka, Westbrook, and Harden was there, right?
Harden wasn't there.
Okay. So it was
Westbrook, Thabo Cephalosha, KD, Ibaka, Perkins, Steven Adams.
Oh, that was that team.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Perk wasn't.
Was Perk there that year? I don't know if Perk.
No, it might have been. It might have been.
The 2016 roster.
Was it Enes Kanter?
Kanter, probably. Yeah.
Enes Kanter. 2016 was that Cameron Payne? Was that team? But anyway,
so that squad was up 3-1 against Golden State. Golden State came back and won this series. The following summer, KD joined the Warriors. The Warriors that won the championship. So KD was a free agent and he joined the Warriors, correct? Okay. Cool. That very next season, KD won a ring. Okay. The season after that.
No, he didn't.
He didn't win 2 rings back to back after he joined.
Well, he was 2016. The Cavs won,
Wait a minute.
and then he won. Then he won back to back.
Okay, so the first season with the Warriors, he didn't win a championship.
The first season with the Warriors, he won a championship.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking. My bad. I'm thinking about who actually won. My bad.
Right. Kevin Durant first 2 seasons with the Warriors, he
back to back.
Right. That's what I'm getting at. The
Yeah,
third,
the last one is when he got
lost
hurt.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's perfect. So he lost. He was up 3-1 against Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
Lost that series and left to go join Golden State.
Yep.
He went to Golden State, won 2 championships back to back, then lost to the Cavs, and then got into it with Draymond and left that with that team.
Lost to Toronto.
Lost to Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Then he comes to Brooklyn, sits out a whole year, because remember, that's the year that he messed up his
right.
Sat out the whole year. Then they get Harden. They get all these pieces. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now he wants out of Brooklyn. My point is, if I'm a GM, do I really want to mortgage an all-star young player, 4, 5 draft picks for this dude who shown you over the last 5, 6 years he gonna bounce if stuff don't go the way he wanted to go? If they lose or if they, I don't think I would. And I had the question because I was thinking about the Bulls. I love the Bulls. I was thinking like, man, I wouldn't mind giving up Booch and Pat Will and a couple picks for him. But I'm thinking like, this guy he probably gonna leave in a couple. You know what I'm saying? So would y'all take a gamble on him as a GM?
Depending on, probably depending on the team or the organization, because people nowadays live in desperation, right? I don't understand it, but they live in desperation. It's all about it. And to your point, just like going into last year, that's like going into last year when LA made all those free agent moves and people, they got 8 all-stars and this championship roster, they ready and blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, yes, this is a league driven off of star power and, the more quote unquote stars you have, the better chance you have, right? That's what the theory is. But it also is about what that team is comprised of, right? So you can't just throw talent all together and think it's going to work out, especially when injuries can happen at any time, or in this day and age, the sensitivity of the players, right? Always emotional about something. So you can't just throw people together and think that it's going to work out. And I think, the trend, is what that is. But to your point, I mean, and Los is saying it too, he makes you a title contender. Yes and no, depending on what team he goes to. Right? Depending on what team he goes to, it could be a title contender. But also, what are you going to end up salvaging in order to quote unquote get a Kevin Durant, right? Just to your point. And I don't know. I don't know if at this point in time, as much as I like KD, you know what I'm saying? At this point in time, I'm not sure if I'm right there and I know the team that I have in front of me can compete. We lost or we misstepped. It wasn't nothing else, right? Then I wouldn't salvage that. I would keep that and get a piece that, looking back at it to say, hey, if I had a 3-and-D wing, we would have won that, right? But if you are a team that's like right there, like midway, and you just looking for a spark, then you might go ahead and throw in some pieces and do it. But it's difficult, man, because at this point, man, it's not too many star players that you can really trust to uphold their end of the bargain when they sign up for something. You know.
Corn.
Gonna have to agree, man. As much as I like KD, like I say, y'all know how much of a Thunder fan I was, especially with him out there in Westbrook. Even after he left, I was still rooting for the Thunder. I mean, I still pay attention to him. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like KD and Westbrook and that team was the reason why I watched them because they was young and exciting. But man, it's like well, I'm a GM, man. I'm like I ain't wasting my time with buddy. I don't even want the media circus. I don't want none of that. Especially if I'm going, I got a young team. You know what I'm saying? I need my young guys to lock in. I need them focused. We need to just focus on basketball. You know what I'm saying? You already got guys that's adjusting to having microphones and reporters in their face. And then you asking them about KD, which you really don't know nothing about. Like, just say if the Kings put together a package and the Nets was like, we'll take that because they got all the draft picks. They got, you know what I'm saying, everything. And the Kings take KD. They somehow keep De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis. Let's just say.
Brooklyn be dumb to do that. I gotta have Fox if you. But
let's just say if they take Murray from them. Let's just say if they like we don't really know.
It's a wild card team. I didn't think about.
You could take Murray. You could take. Yeah. They got a lot of little pieces over there, man.
Yeah.
They got a lot of like draft / trade capital where people still looking at their upside.
Yeah. Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, like all
Keegan Murray.
Yeah, like
Rashad Holmes.
Yeah, like see yeah. Especially him, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm Brooklyn and we blowing the team up, but I'm like, I know I'm getting some star players and a couple draft picks back, bro. I'm doing that. And now you got De'Aaron Fox who ain't really been on TV every day. Sabonis who ain't really been on TV because he's been in small markets his whole career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even it makes Sacramento right up under the spotlight. Bing. And them young dudes ain't gonna know how to deal with that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you just gave away 3 dope players that you could have kept that core together for 4-5 years and watch them grow together. You know what I'm saying? That's why Boston been successful because they've been keeping Tatum and Brown and Smart together. You know what I'm saying? Even when people was telling them, hey, you got to go out to get rid of one of them. You got to get rid of one of them, man. That ain't going to work. It showed that it worked. Yeah, they lost. But it showed that it can work with the right tools. You know what I'm saying? If they tool up, bringing Malcolm Brogdon in there and keeping the team together still, ain't nobody left Boston.
All right.
Nobody notable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Boston just kept adding pieces. And we about to get to that part in a minute with the East because I think the East got so much better. But according to a reporter in Phoenix, according to Bleacher Report, the Phoenix Suns are aggressively trying to acquire Kevin Durant, and they are said to have everyone on the table except Chris Paul and Devin Booker. So, realistically, bro, okay, let's say they give up Aiden, Mikal Bridges.
That's tough, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm Brooklyn, I'm going to fleece them. I mean, we just see Gobert get traded for 4 players and 4 picks.
Exactly.
So I need everything out of Phoenix. So let's say Phoenix budges and they take the deal. Now, with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Chris Paul, and niggas from the G League, is that enough to beat the Golden State Warriors? Or even any, you know what I'm saying? Like, realistically, man.
It's not, and the big thing is because if you blow up that team to that capacity, because Cameron Payne will still be there, and he was balling last year for Phoenix. I do want to mention that. Now, if you blow up that team, well, we didn't get rid of all of them people, and it's Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and KD. Yeah, on paper that sounds wonderful.
Sounds like a dream team, don't it?
Right, but if we following how Chris Paul typically does. He's going to be missed 45 games.
Oh, okay.
So what's the difference? You might as well stay with Kyrie. Should have just stayed where the hell you was at.
Right.
Unless you just want to get back to the West Coast. You want to get back to where it's 80 degrees.
Right.
Down there every day. I feel you. I ain't mad at you. But it's like, what's the difference? What's the difference? Chris Paul missed 45 games. Then you back with Cameron Payne, who you left in OKC.
Right.
You, him, and Devin Booker, and a bunch of dudes that, hey, NBA, sign me. I'll be the greatest towel waving,
I swear,
cool handshake developer ever.
Yeah.
You can make me bald with a motherfucking headband on 2K. I don't care. Put me on.
Right.
And me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, KD, it's a bad situation because teams are going to demolish other teams in order to have them on their team.
Got to.
I mean, I get the business end of it because,
Mhm.
nah, y'all ain't about to just – we ain't about to just give y'all a player and y'all run off the next 6 championships.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get that. But, man, it's like, I don't know, man. I just want competitive basketball. I want to see competition. I just want to see ball, man. That's it.
And you know, for as much as KD and Kyrie, and we'll get to him in a minute too, are all world talents.
yeah.
You know why they're not successful? Because they don't have a true leadership quality, right? Like they don't have, you know, when you look at Steph, right? Steph is not technically a vocal leader, right? Like you know the talent he has. He's not technically a vocal leader, but he knows how to lead. He just leads in a different way. We know Draymond is their vocal leader,
Right.
but we know that the all world talent that's Steph is, he still has that leadership quality. They don't have a true leader in the locker room in Brooklyn. And that's why all of this is transpiring, because if you think about KD, you think about Kyrie, you think about James Harden, none of them we look at and say, oh, damn, like that's a leader, right? Like that's a general, as Los would say, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just not how they are structured. And that's where the problem comes. So when you do put all of that talent together, you got to have somebody that's going to lead and that's going to put their foot down and say, listen, like, let's re-examine why we're here, what we came here for. Like, stop all this other stuff and let's hoop.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I think that's the missing piece of them and why they're having a difficult time when they want to step away to be the man. Like, I'm going to go over here because I want to be the man. You got to realize that when you be the man, there's a lot that come with that. And it ain't just about you, it's about everybody else that you are around and how you got to build them up too.
Interesting point, which brings me to KD's buddy, Kyrie. Is Kyrie going to the Lakers, man? And realistically, because if he is going to the Lakers, Westbrook, foreign favorite player, is going to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So how does that look? Kyrie with the Lakers and Brody with the Nets.
I don't like it. I don't want to see Kyrie and LeBron again. Like we've seen this shit already, man. Like, man, I just want to see basketball. I don't have time for the silly shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen this story already. Just now they out in LA doing it with AD now.
Right.
They replaced Kevin Love. But you still got Kyrie, LeBron James, AD, who may play 57 games. And then after that, you got a bunch of niggas just like, who? Huh? Huh? Like, he might as well just stay where he at. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no guarantee. that you're gonna get out there with LeBron. I mean, just looking at LeBron's track record with the teams that he owns, he's not in a positive ranking when it comes to winning championships. What he 4-6? You know what I'm saying? Like he get his ass busted in the finals too. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you partner with him don't mean y'all about to just take off. You know what I'm saying you still now Kyrie, you in the West. The West strong.
Yep.
The West strong. You got to come with it in the West. And if you ain't coming with it, you know what I'm saying? AD only going to play 50-something games, 60-something games. If he not going to play 82 games, all playoffs, all that, man, stop it. If it's not even all 82, if he's not going to play at least 70 games, it's a waste of time, man.
Be tough. Yeah.
A waste of time. Because LeBron getting older.
Yeah.
LeBron about to be, what, 38?
38.
He's going to be 38, bro. His body ain't going to keep that up. You can't keep. And if people keep saying he's super durable, bro been hurt the last few years, taking games off. He didn't miss 3-4 games at a time. You know what I'm saying? He didn't miss his time. He's durable. He's more durable than anybody else. So I don't want the LeBron haters in my inbox. None of that. He do his thing. But when it comes to him getting older, AD, Anthony, I'm not going to even call him AD. I don't even want to do you like that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
Anthony Davis not being trustworthy, body-wise, on what he going to do. Kyrie would be out there by himself, just going crazy, shooting the ball. He'd be out there bad, man.
AD, the real AD.
There you go, the real AD, right?
How do you think this fit would be, man? Kyrie with the Lakers and Brody with the Nets.
You know, I think, you know, we can look at the storylines, right? I think that would probably be the most intriguing part if that happened, of the storylines of, we know how it ended in OKC with KD and Brody. We know how it ended in Cleveland with Bron and Kai. Kai's like, man, you know, I feel like I could be the man, and I'm not finna be in your shadow. I'm finna ride. But then, you know, I've heard stuff recently where he's like, yeah, if I would have known what I knew back then, yeah, right? So trying to salvage that to go back, and the potential of Brody playing with KD again, right? So the storylines would be ridiculously crazy, right? That would just set up, you know, that's going to be the talk of the town for probably now until the damn season starts, right? But I'm not quite sure, just based off of roster, and to Corn's point, you know, Bron has been, when we talk about durability in terms of a superstar, he's been the most durable. But he's been the most durable in the sense that he hasn't had a major injury, right? So most of the superstars that we know of have had major injuries that they've had to conquer and come back from. His haven't really been major. I mean, a pulled groin, twisted ankle, you know, stuff like that, right? But nothing major. So to that point, he has been durable. But Father Time waits for nobody, bro.
True.
Like, Father Time catches up to everybody, which is why the last few years he's had so many minor injuries, right? And he's had to sit out games and recover and things like that. So I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling the dynamics either way of what that would look like. I mean, from a money perspective and a storyline perspective, it'll be great for the league and revenue. But from a playing on the basketball court perspective, I don't know. I don't see it like that, just based off of what we've seen with the compilation of stars or players that he's going to be playing with on both sides. Kyrie's side and Brody in Brooklyn. Now, I will say, that in Brody's case, it may put him in a better situation um, because he would have a little more. The game would be a little more. The play caller would probably be a little more tailored to his strengths, right? And having that ball in his hand and being able to really do what he does. So that works out. But the other side of it is if you put Kai back with Brian and Kai getting his feelings again about it should have been me, like then you open up open up the gates again for some other stuff to happen, man. So yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, storyline revenue, yes. Outside of that, no. If that makes sense.
I think that it makes for definitely drama TV. I could definitely see a Christmas game with the Lakers in Brooklyn.
WWE.
That's exactly. I promise you. I came off mute just to say that. Here we go with some WWE. Come on, like let's just play basketball, man. Like I didn't pay attention to that, man. When it came to storyline, like in the beginning, why are we talking about storylines, man? Like this motherfucking Final Fantasy or some shit, man. Like, so not Jamie
kicking
talking,
in,
man. Yeah,
right,
man.
right,
like, nigga, like, hey, no, nigga, go in. I just want to see basketball, man. But I get it, man. Yeah. It's sports and entertainment, as they say.
Right,
sports and entertainment, television. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that reminds me. Once again, welcome to Bars and Bucks. Everybody that's tuning in, man, wherever you're chiming in, make sure you comment. I think we got some comments. We're going to let AD get to some of the comments in a second, man. But that intrigues me a little bit because let's say that trade happens with Kyrie and Brody switching teams, and Brody comes over there with y'all favorite player, Ben Simmons.
I forgot about Ben Simmons.
Yeah, right. That's why I say, bro, they got a squad. Just sit still.
They got a squad.
Sit still, man.
I forgot. I mean, I know he over there, but while we talking, I forgot about Buddy. But then they started talking about some silly shit he was saying. Like,
I think, I don't know. I feel like Brooklyn is gonna keep. They definitely gonna keep Ben Simmons, but it's interesting. That's what I'm saying. The pieces that Brooklyn gets from the KD trade and the Kyrie trade with Ben Simmons, look out. I'm just saying, you never know how the team looks. So that brings me to this point.
But
I want to rank
the
Eastern Conference duos based off this particular tandem. Because we didn't talk about this other trade that was made in the Eastern Conference with San Antonio Spurs and DeJounte Murray to the Atlanta Hawks. Yeah. And I don't know. These two guys, this backcourt is going to be, I don't know.
That's a dope-ass backcourt.
It's going to be crazy, right?
That's a silly-ass backcourt. Like
let's rank the duos now in the Eastern Conference. Let's rank them and see where the Murray and Ice Trae rank in the duos. Okay, so do you got Ice Trae and Murray over Giannis and Middleton?
Hell no. They didn't get to the finals.
Okay.
They went to the finals. They won the finals. No.
Okay, so
this question, they at the bottom of it. We ain't seen this duo together.
Okay. So that's one. So we got Giannis and Middleton, number one over them. How about Embiid and Harden?
Low power, please charge.
Embiid and Harden.
Embiid and Harden?
Yep.
I gotta step away. I gotta get my charger for my mom.
Oh, do your thing. Do your thing. What interests me about Embiid and Harden? Last year, when Embiid and Harden was playing together, would you say there was over Giannis and Middleton as far as a duo?
Last year when they were playing together?
Yeah. Because right now we got Giannis and Middleton as the number one duo.
Yeah, I would say that I would say Embiid, damn near carried that duo for real.
Okay.
Harden was very inconsistent last year. Okay. To a point that we haven't seen that We haven't seen that in a while. I mean, in Houston, he was, you know how he was in Houston, right? But last year I think once that happened, he had to find out kind of what his niche was with that team and with that duo. So I don't know if he was really the Harden that we know of. So I would still give the edge to Giannis and Middleton.
That brings me to the third duo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't expect you to rank DeJounte and Ice Trae over these two guys,
right.
But Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
Oh yeah, definitely Brown and Tatum.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do agree that they would be the third best duo in the East?
Brown and Tatum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's put okay.
Shit, they might even.
Drop my pen. Hold on. Okay, so we got Giannis and Middleton as 1, and Embiid and Harden is 2. We got Tatum and Brown is 3.
I look, and I won't lie to you.
Okay.
I won't lie to you. That's a little closer than we think it is. That Embiid, Harden, and that Brown Tatum conversation. That can easily be flip flopped.
Okay, so 1 through 3 is kind of like a
yeah. One is solid.
One is solid.
One
so
is
nobody's
solid.
messing with one.
Nobody's
messing with Giannis and
not, at least not right now, right? Because we're talking right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go, Corn. So
what's the word?
So we got, as far as we ranking and everybody that's tuning in to Bars and Buckets, man, we ranking the Eastern Conference duos according to the new tandem over there in Atlanta with DeJounte Murray and Ice Trae. So we ranking the first one. We got Giannis and Middleton as number 1 duo. Then we got Embiid and Harden as 2, and Tatum and Brown as 3. Now, AD said that Giannis and Middleton is a lot for number 1, but they said 2 and 3. He said 2 and 3 can interchange.
I'm still gonna go. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Sound a little different now.
What do you got Tatum and Jaylen Brown as the second best duo or the third best duo?
Yeah, niggas just went to the finals.
Okay, so you got them over Embiid and Harden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They just went to the finals. Boston is a better team than Philadelphia.
I agree.
I mean, they just got PJ Tucker and all that. I mean, but whatever. You still got to go see. You still got to go through Boston. You still got to go through Boston.
So 2 and 3 is interchangeable between.
Not to me.
Oh, well, you just got okay. That's why I like this show. That's why I like it. It's different. Okay. He said until they break up Kyrie and
KD. Nah, them niggas
ain't saying them enough. They ain't played together enough, man.
Them niggas only played like 40-something games together.
I think that's
was it? No, not even 40-something games. Them niggas ain't played together. I forgot who they said played more games.
Okay. So let's keep up with the list. Okay. We got Giannis and Middleton 1, Embiid and Harden 2, or Tatum and Brown 2, however y'all want to do it. So 1 through 3 is pretty much locked.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, Jimmy Butler and Bam. Do y'all got them as a better duo than Ice Trae and Murray right now?
I'm not even going with them at number 4. I'm going with Zach LaVine and DeRozan.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Zach LaVine and DeRozan.
I
don't even look at when I think of the Miami Heat. I'm sorry.
Look at a duo, right?
I don't even look at them as a duo.
Not really a duo.
Good job.
Yeah, I got DeRozan and Zach LaVine.
Oh yeah.
Before
that's what I'm talking about.
I got them ahead of.
They might be at 3.
Yeah, I got them ahead of fucking Philadelphia.
You got
DeRozan
back over.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Now y'all show the Bulls some. Ain't that a bitch? Now y'all want to show the Bulls some love.
Man, stop it.
When y'all last season, y'all was trash.
We just couldn't deal with Tony Bradley and Matt Thomas coming off the bench.
That's crazy. Now they want to show the Bulls some love. Okay.
It was all about matchups, man. We had to go based on matchups, bro.
Okay. All right. So We'll go with Debo because that was my next. Debo and Zach. I feel like they had a year together to jail. I feel like Debo and Zach could be arguably the Bulls picked up some good pieces with Drummond. They picked up the Dragon and Dragic, right? I like their rookie. I like a rookie in Dalen Terry. I like that guy. He can guard a lot of positions, and he's a grinder. So we don't know where he's gonna fit in the lineup. But
I'm a fan of I'm a fan of the two-way guy they got.
Yeah,
Justin Lewis.
Yeah,
Justin Lewis. They got some pieces. Hey, look, man.
They just need the Bulls just need a better coach, man.
Oh man, that Billy Donovan's Joe. I thought he was your guy. OKC.
Man, I'm sure y'all don't remember the group chat. I was get him out of here.
Yeah, he was.
I wanted Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, don't even bring Buddy. I mean, Billy, you did your thing in Florida. Not taking that away from you. I just wasn't feeling him coming in after Scott Brooks. Like Scott Brooks was the guy that he can get him there. They just couldn't get over that Western Conference Finals.
Get over that hump. Yeah.
And then it was like, y'all brought in Billy Donovan after that. Like, come on, man. Like. So I wasn't mad. Like, I mean, I was like, KD, I'm not mad at you leaving. I was kind of like, you went there. Like,
look,
it's like being cool with a nigga that fucked your girl, G. Like, I'm saying, like, you went and befriended this nigga.
But before you go to your next duo, bro, I just want to go back to because I know we talked about that roster they had.
Yeah.
Steven Adams, DJ Augustine. Nick Collinson.
Wow.
Randy Foy. Cantor.
These are all good college players.
Ibaka. Mitch McGarry.
Wow.
Naz Muhammad.
Shout out to Nas.
Yep. Anthony Morrow.
Shout out to Chicago, one of Chicago's
finest, man. Right.
Muhammad, man.
Cameron Payne. Andre Roberson. Kyle Singler. Deion Waiters, and then of course KD and Westbrook.
I think of Deion Waiters, man, that played for every squad.
No, you know what I mean. He played at the crib. He played at Philly. He played in Miami. He played in OKC.
Cleveland.
Yes, he's drafted to Cleveland. Yeah. Drafted to Cleveland. He played in LA briefly, but that was all. I mean, his career kind of changed after his brother got killed, man. Like it wasn't the same. Like he wasn't the same. Like you see, he ain't around now. He was supposed to be one of them guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's saying you lose somebody, man, that's close to you like that.
It's tough.
Take a lot out of you. Yeah. And I attribute him not being there because of that. Like because it just went downhill NBA wise.
Oh, hold on. We got some late news. Well, according to sources from Bleacher Report, the Lakers and the Nets are meeting this weekend to try to finalize the Kyrie and Westbrook trade.
I don't like that.
It looks like it's gonna happen.
I don't like that shit.
There's no way it's just gonna be a 1-for-1.
No, it's not a 1-for-1.
Oh.
It says that the Nets are going to have to either add Seth Curry.
Hell no.
They get
Hell no.
Come on,
that would
man.
be crazy.
Like that's at this like, seriously, man. Like, stop it.
That would be ridiculous.
That's out of control, bro.
I don't even want to see it, man.
That's out of control.
I don't even want to see it, man. This nigga.
Wow, that would be ridiculous. I can't believe I just read that. Yep.
I can't believe you read that too.
Yeah,
Jamie gonna have me say something wild as hell on this show.
Ain't no way. if they ain't budged on nothing else, that you gonna budge on that?
Yeah, man.
Nah, man.
I do want Westbrook to get to a team, man, where he can get back to who he is, man. But I don't see that happening in Brooklyn, man. It's just too much shit happening.
But think about that tandem, though. Brody and Ben Simmons. Now, that's a duo in the East. Where they ranked?
At the very fucking bottom, because we ain't seen Ben Simmons dribble a basketball.
Right. We don't know where that's going to end.
This nigga was at LSU.
That's terrible, man. Go back to your duos, bro. That just
I just came to my phone.
Terrible, man.
Okay, so
Devontae Graham just got arrested for a DUI this morning.
Jeez, man, I was tripping, man.
That's crazy. I don't get that. If you in the limelight, you getting some bread.
You got a driver, bro.
And just chill.
You got a driver.
Red Jump. Oh, okay. Well, I'm about to nickname you Invictus for this show, boy. I need you to come out the darkness, brother.
Oh man, you know I gotta. I'm lightweight drunk, so I don't want to see people to see my face completely drunk.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely, bro. Because it took me a minute to find that motherfucking charger. This motherfucker Jamie, an ignorant bastard, man. I'm
Yeah.
tipsy as hell.
Look, that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna have a show tonight.
I want to talk about an underrated duo in the
Yeah.
East.
Uh-huh.
Darius Garland got broke off.
I knew you was going Cleveland, bro. I swear I
Darius
did.
Garland got broke off.
He did.
I like Mobley. They sent over there. I feel like Cleveland picked up a really underrated player in the draft.
Garland.
I feel like Cleveland gonna make some noise. So, what do y'all rank Garland and Mobley and just that squad in general?
Hey, Evan Mobley been killing in the
dog.
little footage I've been seeing this summer.
He's a dog, bro.
Every Instagram post, every Facebook reel, I'm like, this nigga Evan Mobley getting busy.
He's a dog.
Busy, like he getting busy, bro. I like it.
Yeah.
But I see Cuzzo say Sexton and Garland.
Sexton and Garland.
But shit,
I heard they're trying to bring Sexton back too.
Yep.
They better bring him back.
Yeah.
Because Sexton, Garland, and Mobley is their future.
Oh yeah.
That's a squad.
Oh yeah.
They better keep them together, man. Like Cleveland
and Jared Allen.
Jared Allen's still fairly young.
So that's what I'm saying. These squads in the East is getting better. You got young squads going up and down the court. We ain't talking about Detroit.
They just drafted his brother too, right? Cleveland drafted Mobley's brother.
Yep. They just drafted his brother, but yeah,
kept it in the damn family.
But Detroit, bro, that's the sleeper of the East. Detroit won the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit won the NBA draft, bro.
Yeah. And actually, in free agency, they made a lot of trades. They picked up New Orleans Noel. They re-signed Bagley. They got Kevin Knox. They didn't pick up a lot. They didn't pick up
Kevin Knox and Bagley.
Yeah.
They're picking up some
definitely decent pieces. I really want to see Marvin Bagley get loose this year.
Yeah.
I want to see him get loose. And the reason is because they counted him out in Sacramento, man. And I know the boy got talent.
Yeah.
Know the boy got talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a hooper. He's a hooper.
Certified.
Hooper. Super hooper. Now, I want to get off the topic, but Jamie is telling me to tell you, somebody needs to go grab Michael Beasley.
Bro, we just talked about this. Like, literally.
Michael Beasley should be in the motherfucking NBA
league.
right
he should
now.
be in the league, bro.
Bro, I've been watching this nigga like destroy niggas. Like what he just did in the Big Three was ridiculous. Like he was out there by himself, bro. Like no exaggeration. He was out there by himself running drills. Somebody, hopefully the niggas in Chicago on Madison, go grab him, man. Go grab him. Go. What is gonna hurt? Go grab that man. Somebody better go grab Michael Beasley, bro.
Beasley, bro.
You probably get him for like $1 or $2 million.
Easy.
And the nigga gonna give you buckets because he just love the game of basketball, bro.
All he want to do is hoop.
That's all he want to do.
That's it.
I'm curious.
Walking bucket.
Walking bucket.
Michael Beasley was
number 2.
He was in D-Rose draft, right? He was
number 2 pick of the draft. He was really slated to come here.
Yep.
More than Pooh.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to Minnesota. Who drafted him?
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Michael Beasley.
Yep.
So Michael Beasley was drafted number 2 overall by the Minnesota Timberwolves, right?
Yeah. He be having serious issues, man. But like, I don't know if we played an interview, Cuzzo, during season 1. During season 1, it was probably one of our first handful of episodes, bro, man. The man found out his OG, like after his OG passed, man, he found out his OG was stealing money from him. But that's a lot of shit to deal with, man. You find out somebody that you love to your core been stealing money from you, bro. Like, man, that should have messed anybody up.
Yeah, it was
You know
tough.
what I'm saying? Then you give a street nigga a bunch of money, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Beasley is one of the, he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, in education, we call Beasley a tier 3 student.
Right.
Beasley's a tier 3 player,
Right.
man. He need all type of interventions and social emotional things going on, man.
That's the one you got to give wraparound supports to, man.
Yeah,
like,
bro,
you
like,
know,
yeah.
his downfall was he didn't have a us.
Yeah,
Right.
he
You look
have-
at all us on the screen, you look at, you know, the folks that be with us damn near every week. Los, you one of them. James.
Yo.
M checking in this week too. Like, he didn't have a us, man. You know, yep, Rob, right? So it's hard when you don't have a us and some stuff like that happen. You just at that point, you just like, man, ain't nobody. Like, forget everybody. Like,
if
don't trust nobody.
If at a point I didn't know I couldn't trust my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
he didn't know that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he now learning, I couldn't even trust my own mama. This business manager, this nigga that's around me, all of a sudden that certain people put around me, I know I can't trust them.
Yeah. You know what? I agree with that point. I feel like shout out to Michael Beasley. He should be back in the league, man. Hopefully some team realize what they need to do and pick him up. I feel like these are guys that needs chances in the league, especially with free agency right now. And speaking of free agency, once again, we're talking about free agency with the NBA. Welcome to Bars and Buckets, guys. I want to talk about, and we was talking about, y'all did a great job on the duo list, man. The duos in the East is going to be, that just shows that the East is going to be even more tougher. But I want to remind you guys that there's a point guard who is now paid as a top 5 point guard in the league. But I want to ask y'all, is he even a top 10 point guard in the league? Okay, I'm going to say it one more time. There's a point guard right now that is paid as a top 5 point guard in the league. But our question to ask you guys, is he a top 10 point guard in the league? And that is the New York Knicks.
Jalen Brunson.
Where do y'all rank him? And is he overrated or underrated?
Go ahead, Adrian.
He signed a deal for over $100 million.
So how much was it? Was it 195?
No, 105.
105. Okay. I knew it had a 5 in it.
Yep.
Sample size on Jalen Brunson is not too
money, man.
Yeah. Knicks are known for, but here's the thing. I knew that was coming before the season ended, or before the playoffs ended, because his father is an assistant coach there.
Yeah. His pops used to play in the league too.
Yeah. So Rick is there, and Rick has a real close connection with Leon Rose.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew,
and his Leon Rose son is Jalen Brunson's
agent.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it was all interconnected. So it was pretty much like writing on the wall. And Cuban, he would have threw the bank. Right. He would have threw the bank, but he was pretty much set on going to be the point guard. Right. He knows if he would have if he would have come back to Dallas, that's Luka's team. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, it's Luka's team, right? Jalen Brunson's game, though, I'll say this, and I watched Jalen coming out of high school when he went to Villanova. He's a solid hooper, right? And the one thing about Jalen is his toughness.
Mm-hmm.
That's what sets him aside from a lot of the guards, is even though he has a kind of a stocky frame, but he's not tall, but he knows how to utilize his body to get the shots that he needs.
Okay.
He's really good with playing with the ball. So in that sense, I would say that he's underrated.
Oh.
in terms of what he brings to a team. Now, I don't think that he's going to be that guy that gets you over the hump, right? Like he's not that guy that's going to put up 35 a night. Like I don't see that out of him, but I do see qualities in terms of if you want somebody in that role as a point guard or as a leader, I do see very strong leadership qualities in him where he's able to pull a team together. You know, think about when Luka was out.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Think about when Luka was out and how that team performed under, you know, kind of under his direction. So, I mean, money-wise, hey, Jay, I'm glad you got your money, bro. Like, more power to you, right?
Need more brothers to eat.
Need more brothers to eat. But what they did in order to get him is probably the thing that we're kind of like questioning a little bit because they made a lot of salary moves and trades and things like that to make space for him as if he was a max player.
And then the NBA about to even hit them with tampering too. Because they like damn near like the deal was damn near done.
Yeah.
And niggas still had a Mavs jersey on pretty much. They
right.
Shit, that's you know what I'm saying? Like with all them connections, New York went and hired his pops during the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They hired his pops once the media started discussing Jalen Brunson. They hired his pops. And then, you know what I'm saying, Leon Rose was there. And, you know what I'm saying, like, all the connections that's to it if people read the story. You know what I'm saying, they about to get them two for tampering. But at the same time, do we pay $105 million for a guard? And we know that Tibbs has been using Julius Randle to run a point forward.
Okay.
Like Tibbs has been doing this for 2 years. He's been running Julius Randle for 2 years as the point forward. So I'm trying to think like now are the Knicks forcing him to use this guard?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you spent $105 million on somebody who had a breakout season. He had a breakout season. And I get that. But maybe it was that system that caused him to have a breakout season.
I was about to say that. The system matters.
Yeah.
The system matters. So you spent $105 million on somebody that you're not even sure. This not a KD, this not a Kyrie, this ain't James Harden. This ain't somebody you 100% sure about to come out here and do the same thing. And then you making him the starting point guard. He ain't never been a starter in his life outside, high school and college.
In college, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take that from him.
Yeah.
Respect to him and all that. But we ain't seen him, you know what I'm saying? We ain't seen him with the keys in his hand. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to, for me, it's my opinion.
Easy to fill in, huh?
It's easy to fill in when, you know what I'm saying, the star or the starting point guard, I'm not going to call him the star, the starting point guard is out. And all you got to do is, as a backup, is come in and do your job, and your coach is going to be pleased with you. You don't turn the ball over. You make smart decisions, and you get a couple buckets. It's your coach love you.
Right.
If he gave you 15 minutes and you gave him in those 15 minutes at least 8, 5, and 5, your motherfucking coach love you. For real.
You know, I think what we missing most though is the market.
What up, Juan?
Yeah, Juan, what's happening, boy? I ain't seen you in a few. Ain't seen you in the weeks, bro. What we forget is the market of New York, and when I say market, I'm meaning the media. You know, that's a totally different. Now Villanova is Philly.
Yeah, that's Philly.
Yeah, so I mean, but that was college. So and Villanova ain't really like. I mean, it was a consistent university. Like they consistently, you know, hooped and stuff and put themselves in position, but they weren't like a Duke, North Carolina, you know, type. So that's going to be different for him too, because he's going to have to eat a lot of what the media is saying.
Yeah, it's a suburb of Philadelphia.
Yeah. He gonna have to eat, bro. Like, because it don't take long, man. Like them dudes, them dudes don't care. It could be less than 24 hours. You could have had the game of your life on Tuesday, and on Wednesday you jack up like you all in the paper.
Yeah,
About,
I mean,
you know.
New Yorker, like you could piss the New York fans off, and the media will have your face in Times Square have bomb on that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Times Square, 2 million people down there at any given time. You can go to Times Square right now. It's at least 1 million people down there. I promise you. And your face is right there to say bomb. Like that's man, New York fans are unforgiving, man.
Unforgiving. Bro.
I mean, just if anybody watched the draft, if anybody paid attention to Stephen A. and Spike Lee, they was going in. They was going in because the first when the Knicks had they pick or whatever, the Knicks had traded they pick or whatever, and then everything was supposed to come back to them. They kept saying, "We don't have a player. We don't have a player. We midway through the first round, we don't have a player."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think they wound up getting the Duran dude. Was that? They wound up getting Duran from Detroit, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So, I mean, a lot of upside, man.
Yeah.
A lot of upside. But I want to see with New York, man, like, how does that Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett thing happen?
How that works, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because RJ Barrett, from what I've seen of him, I don't watch all of the basketball as far as like, especially with, but in college, he had to have a ball in his hand to do what he do.
Yep. He was a playmaker, dude.
Yeah, he was the playmaker. So that's why I'm kind of confused. Like, how y'all spend 105 million on a point guard when you got a nigga that was a playmaker already?
Mm-hmm.
He was a playmaker already. So that's why I'm slightly confused with the Knicks free agent signing. Like, if I'm gonna spend 105 million on somebody, I'm trying to get one of these up and coming guys, like, to come in and do what they do.
Yeah, and it may be a systematic shift too.
I mean, but you already know, like, systematic wise, Tibbs gonna be Tibbs.
Always.
He running the same. We're not even gonna go back to the Bulls. He's running whatever Boston did back in 08.
Mm-hmm.
Tibbs running Tibbs. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tibbs, Pops, them the last of like the old school coaches. Like,
right.
You gonna do what I tell you. You gonna sit down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care what AAU team you played on. I don't care how many 100-point games you had in high school. You gonna sit your goofy ass down if you don't do what I just told you to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he gonna do him. So I'm interested in seeing how that's gonna work when you got RJ Barrett. Because if you alter his game, it's not gonna look good in New York.
Same.
Right. It's not gonna look good in New York. So I want to see New York. I want to see New York become a team again. I miss them.
Miss the Mecca NBA, actually being the Mecca.
Yeah, I miss them NBA on NBC days, man. Like, I miss them days, bro. Like, Bulls versus Miami being a good ass game. Bulls versus Charlotte being a good game. Bulls versus the Knicks being a good game. The Pacers, where Eastern Conference basketball was really basketball. Like, that was the measuring stick.
Yeah.
Because even when we were shorties, the West was damn near what we doing now.
Right.
Nobody playing defense. Scores is 120 to 130. Like, what was just out there Rucker parking it? You know what I'm saying? What was just out there just you know what I'm saying? Like, I miss them days of like real basketball, man. Like, I want to see that. And I thought that when Kobe passed, we was gonna get back to that because like they started trying to, players started talking that mama mentality. They started talking gritty, and we just gotta wait. We got back to the cupcake shit, man.
Yeah.
I want to see basketball like compete, man.
Yeah.
Compete. Like, I get y'all friends, y'all to play AAU ball together, but compete.
Are y'all ready for this?
Nope.
I'm ready.
So look, and this is why I like reading a lot of different sources that's updated that comes like right. According to Bleacher Report, as of 10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
The Brooklyn Nets are adamant about building a team around Ben Simmons and another star. So here's the updated news and rumors that's going on. And I've read this week earlier, but it's confirmed now. I told y'all Kyrie and the Lakers management and the Brooklyn man, they're meeting this weekend trying to finalize a trade.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be a third team included in this trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, 10 minutes ago, according to Bleacher Reports and all social media outlets, the San Antonio Spurs are the team that's going to eat and take on Westbrook's contract. So it looks like Brody would go to the Spurs. The Brooklyn Nets will get a multiple account of first-round picks. Kyrie will go to the Lakers. That will have the Brooklyn Nets build a team around Ben Simmons and whatever they can get from KD. And Brody would go to the West. He would go to the Spurs with Pop. Please tell me what y'all think about that.
I mean,
and it's on. And you can add Beach Report right now. It's
right.
Now, with that, to me, Pops is the best coach I've ever seen in my life. Like I put Pops over Phil Jackson. I put Pop when it comes to X's and O's.
Yeah, definitely.
When it comes to X's and O's,
Tex Winters was the X's and O's guy. So
yeah, like I put Pops as the best head coach in my time of watching basketball for me over everybody. Now, if you put him, I promise you, he gonna put Westbrook. He gonna get them together, bro. Like he gonna get them in his spots. You don't think Pop's been studying him? Pop study basketball. Pop study basketball, bro. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you want to be a good coach in the NBA, you study Pops. I don't give a damn who you are. You better study Pop. You better study how he operate. Pops was the person, man, that got Tony Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan. He didn't give a damn who you were.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget a clip that they kept playing during the game where Tony Parker wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. I'll never forget this. They weren't even playing a super good team at the time. Tony Parker, and you know how they do the mic'd up thing at times, and you hear certain stuff. Pop's like, basically like, what I just tell you, man? Why did you go out there and do this? What I just told you not to.
Right.
He said, either you gonna play or I'm gonna sit you down. He was like, I got a young boy right here that's gonna listen. Tony Parker went out there and did what he told him. He didn't give a fuck that Tony Parker had 3 championships already. None of that. You gonna sit your ass down unless you do what I tell you. So I can see, man, I think that'd be big for like his career. I think after that, Westbrook would be cool. Like he'll go move on from that because he's not gonna stay. If Pops leave, he's not gonna stay after Pops go.
Right.
There's no point being in San Antonio. Like I would move to San Antonio because Pops is there.
Right.
There's no point going there unless Pops is there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, period.
You don't think they would clash? Westbrook and Pops will clash because of their.
Every NBA player knows exactly what you're gonna get out of Pops.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't call him Pops for nothing. Fucking Popovich, they know he's Pops for real.
Hey,
he's dad.
Hey, Pop.
They know he's dad for real, bro.
Yeah.
They don't.
Man, Pop's so good. Pop is so good, bro, that he coaches other players in the middle of a game. Like when a player is at a free throw line, and you know, like some opposite player at the free throw line, and one of the guards come over and start talking to him. He like, yeah, man, listen, you know what you really should be doing. And I'm like, yo, bro, don't give him no tips. But that's just how Pop is, man. Pop is always
opposing team.
The opposing team, bro.
You fucking up, bro. Dude, get your shit together. Like he's the USA coach. He's a USA coach, so he got a relationship with all of them already. He know Westbrook. He know the type of dog Westbrook is. He just know, and I promise you, he know exactly what's wrong with Westbrook right now.
Yeah. So you think he probably
That nigga probably was looking in the mirror, brushing his teeth. Like, I can fix this.
I can fix that, right? I can fix
I
that.
promise you, I can fix this.
It's a loss for the Nets, though. Let me just
Really?
coming off Pop. That is a loss, dude. You are not. This is the reason why he got messed up in the first place. This is the reason why Ben Simmons is an emotional wreck he is right now. He is not going to be the guy. Now, if you get somebody, for me, like I'm just looking at his progression, right? You get somebody who
real quick, hey, Corn, could you look up Ben Simmons like his accolades over his career,
stats and stuff?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, go ahead, finish, AD.
Yeah. So I don't see Ben as, I think from a emotional standpoint,
I'm ready.
Being scared to shoot the ball, scared of ridicule, just those little things, right? Now, I do think if he can get past that, it puts him in a better position to be a little more successful. But based off of what we know right now, you can't build a team around him in the aspect of pressure, right? So when I hear build a team around, I'm saying, hey, this is the guy that can handle the pressure of being the leader, being the focal point, and whatever comes with it.
How old is Ben Simmons? Do we know? Is he 20 something?
What, 26?
Oh wow. Okay.
27?
Ben Simmons, he'll be 26 July
26.
26
He'll
years
be
old.
July 20th.
Yeah, so he's young, bro, but he's just I don't see him being. It's pretty much the reason why he got where he kind of the state he's in now, why he got moved out of Philly.
The Philly crowd is rough though.
It's rough, man.
Philly is a tough city to play in, period. Not just basketball. It's a tough.
It's a tough city, bro.
Tough. So,
it's a tough city, man.
Yeah.
And with Philly, you got to think, man. Like, put it like this: after the Iverson era, you know what I'm saying, you got to think Iverson came to Philly, man, and touched everybody's soul.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Iverson reached the white collar people, and then he hit the block at the same time. You know what I'm saying? People in Philly looking at him, nigga with tattoos and braids is the biggest nigga in my city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, practice? We talking practice. They like, yo, buddy going crazy on national TV. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think post Iverson era. And then you got to think Iverson went on an NBA tour, then finished in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
So he came back to where everybody know him. And then what you do when he leaves is draft Ben Simmons, basically.
Yep.
Draft Ben Simmons. So they was looking to get right back to where they was. They was looking to get back to being competitive and Philly being a name.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Them blue-collar cities, you know what I'm saying? New York, Boston, Philly, Chicago, like,
yeah,
we got a tough mentality.
Yeah.
So we want tough basketball. Detroit, I don't want to leave them out.
Mm-hmm.
Got a tough basketball mentality. Like, you got to be a dog out here.
Yeah.
Even if you ain't even in the NBA.
So
you go to the park, you better be a dog.
What is Ben Simmons? What is his accolades as being in the NBA?
Right,
I want. That's my point. What has he accomplished so
far? 3-time NBA All-Star.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All NBA third team.
Mm-hmm.
2-time NBA All Defensive First Team.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
NBA Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
NBA All Rookie First Team.
Okay.
And then NBA Steals Leader.
Yep.
So, with those accolades at 26 years old,
mm-hmm.
after having one bad season, we don't think that person can lead a franchise.
It's not one bad season.
Nah, bro.
It's not. Well, I won't even say it's a bad season. His confidence ain't there, bro. He let Philly break him.
Yeah.
And I watched a YouTube video on times where Ben Simmons had opportunities to damn near dunk the ball. And this nigga do a wraparound pass and let Embiid dunk the ball. Like, bro, get busy. You 16. You a 16 point guard. Bro, you supposed to be killing. And Ben Simmons, when Philly was in the playoffs and Embiid was, you know what I'm saying, like him and Embiid and uh, Tobias Harris or Jimmy Butler around that time,
Mm-hmm.
Ben Simmons got to the paint and did what he wanted to do when he wanted to do it.
Oh
He
yeah.
get to the paint and dominate when he wants to. He got the handle. Only thing Ben Simmons lack is confidence and a jump shot. And he can improve on his free throws. Defensive wise, Ben Simmons move his feet well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Move his feet well. He got a wingspan like a motherfucker.
Yep.
Bro, use that to your advantage, man. Like, stop letting. If I'm an NBA player and I'm a person like Ben Simmons, bro, I'm not listening to Stephen A.
And that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not listening. I'm cutting all that bullshit off to the summertime.
You have to cut it out in your mind. That's what I'm saying. As a point guard, a 6'10" damn near point guard who's defensive elite, passing elite. What is a point guard supposed to do? A point guard is supposed to be a general on the floor, get people in their spots, pass the ball right. If he's a scorer, that's a bonus. But be defensive. Ben Simmons has the tools physically to be an elite point guard in this league, a top 5 point guard. Mentally,
Physically, absolutely. Physically, absolutely.
he has
But
problems. But I damn well think he can lead. He can be Brooklyn Nets. You can build a team around him as a point guard. I think you can.
I don't know. But you saying like you're saying as a point guard. They're saying as a star, like part of a duo. And I just don't think that based off of what we've seen recently, unless something really drastically changes, right? But off of what we've seen recently as a franchise owner, GM, whatever the case may be, I can't mortgage my franchise on the back of Ben Simmons as a fragile superstar. You get what I'm saying? I think that's the only thing.
Fragile, you mean.
Right. I think that's the only thing that gets me, because you're right. From an intangible standpoint, he has all of the body build, the skill, all of that is there, right? But it makes no difference to have all of that if you don't utilize it when it's supposed to be utilized, and you're scared to utilize it at this point because you don't know what's going. I mean, think about it, right? So we go back to Ivo, right? We go back to AI. The reason he was so beloved wasn't because, every game was great, because it wasn't. Every game wasn't great for AI. But the one thing that Philly fans knew about AI is that every time he stepped on the floor, he was giving it everything. He wasn't leaving nothing. Like when he was on the floor, he was hooping. So regardless of the outcome, they knew that that's what they had in him. And I think that's the bigger difference between the two, is even if I were to say, you know what, come on, Ben, let's rock. The one thing that I'm going to expect from him is that every time he step on that floor, regardless of whether you 12 of 18 one night or 6 of 18 the next night, whenever you step on the floor, give me all you got. You can be 6 of 18, score 15, give me 12 rebounds and 8 assists. I can deal with that, right? But right now, we just don't know what that is, We don't know. All we know is intangibles, but we don't know about the other side. Like, can we really depend on that? Can we really depend on what Philly was aiming to do when they drafted him, which was have him be a cornerstone?
Right. He was the number 1 pick, right? He was the number 1 overall pick.
Yep.
Yeah. That's my point, man. I feel like when you look at what Brooklyn has accessible to them, they have the tools. If they can really still contend in the East with just a few, depending on what you get from KD, depending on what you get from Kyrie, and you still keep Ben Simmons. Now, y'all know my boy Drake is lobbying Toronto to push this trade for KD to, because Drake loved KD.
Oh yeah.
He really trying. He said he talked to the man. He talked to everybody. Yeah. Drake trying to get KD over there to Toronto, which wouldn't be a bad destination with him over there with Fred VanVleet, I don't know if they're gonna keep Siakam or not, but
They better.
I mean, in order for it to be a basketball team, you have to keep Fred VanVleet
Van Fleet, yeah.
and Siakam. But if I'm Brooklyn, I need them.
Yep.
So KD has put himself in a situation where
Brooklyn said that they want the rookie. What's the rookie name? The one rookie of the year?
Barnes, Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes.
Brooklyn wants Scotty Barnes, and Toronto was like they don't want to give up Scotty Barnes. That's what I've heard.
Because that's the future of
I
their
would
team, bro.
Yeah.
Like Scotty Barnes is what KD is gonna do now.
Yep.
For them.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Scotty Barnes gonna be the person that lead them the way they need to go. So if I'm giving him up for a person that's in his, you know what I'm saying, down at 34 years old, why? He gonna give me 4-5 more years of basketball when I can get 7-8 out of another person.
But Toronto don't think like that. They traded for Kawhi in a heartbeat and gave up whatever. Like Toronto was like, I will give up whatever to win another championship.
Well, I'm tipsy. I think I know his name, but I don't want to mispronounce it. Masari Ujiri.
Yeah.
He was there. He's not there no more.
He's still there. He's still
Tom Majiri is still the
he's still
GM.
He is still
Look.
And look, no, because you know I'm gonna do this.
Right.
Go on, get ready to take your free throw.
I will.
Masari Ujiri is still the president and GM of the Toronto Raptors.
I just looked it up. He definitely is. Hold on, let me pour a drink. Right here.
Definitely is. While you get your drink, I do want to read a few out of the Facebook chat real quick about Ben Simmons.
I'm gonna put it in the camera so they can see me pouring up. We not doing nothing fake here.
Right.
That ain't even a shot. That's more than a shot. So I'm gonna take a shot of it, but then I'm gonna sip the rest because
Cuzzo M say we've all known since high school Ben couldn't shoot, and we kept passing him along basketball school where we knew he couldn't read. Y'all will get that analogy.
Damn, that's crazy.
Now put it like this: Ben Simmons. A lot of people may not remember, but Ben Simmons is from Australia.
Yep.
Ben Simmons went to high school in Australia, but then when he decided it was NBA time, he went to Mount Verdi Academy. He came to Florida, like a basketball school.
Yep.
Then after that, he went to LSU.
Yep.
He went to LSU for a year. He received a lot of fucking hype. I mean, even like LeBron James was showing up to the games. Him and LeBron was cool. And the next thing you know, he in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So, like, being real on why some of, like, for me, this is for me and this is me thinking, and it's kind of me and Jamie thinking.
Jamie.
Ben Simmons, I mean, I don't know what the Australian media is like, but he ain't had to deal with this shit in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got motherfuckers on your ass. On your ass about what you got going on now in the United States. He ain't used to that.
Right.
So now it's messing with his psyche, it's messing with his confidence, it's messing with who he is. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the reason why Ben Simmons ain't the Ben Simmons we know he is. We've seen who he is. He just need to believe it. You know what I'm saying? And I wish our show get bigger to the point where they start watching this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's coming. But you know what I'm saying? They start watching this shit and start seeing like these are real people, not you know what I'm saying, people making $2 million, you know, signing big ass contracts, telling you like, Ben Simmons, bro, you got it. Go do that shit. You ain't get there for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Go do that shit, man. Put somebody ass in the basket.
I've seen Ben Simmons on a fast break, bro. I've seen him yam a nigga. Like I've seen him jam on somebody. Like I'm like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
No, Ben Simmons got it, bro. Ben Simmons got it. You know what I'm saying? Like he just need to. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm a person like me, if I'm in the NBA, I don't care about Stephen A. Smith, Rachel Nichols. I don't care about any of those media personalities.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not listening to that shit. Me personally, I would be so locked in. I don't have time to watch
I don't
TV.
have time. Yeah.
I don't have time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Adrian would know this. Being a tourist, once we focus on some shit, it's over with. I don't
Done
need to
deal.
watch TV.
Done
If
deal.
I'm focused on shit, I don't need to watch TV. I'll be so focused on the game of bat. The Bulls can pay me $850,000 right now. I swear to God, I would attempt to get them niggas 30 every night.
Damn.
Right now. I would be so focused. I don't need 215 million. I don't need
Right.
Give me a jersey. Give me enough bread where I know me and my shorties is good forever.
Good. Right.
Hey, 850,000 for a few years. I promise you, me and my babies will never look back. But hey, give me the league minimum.
Right.
I promise you, I'll be out there hooping, and I would be in the gym. Niggas would be like, "This nigga think
you got to go home, man.
This nigga think his middle name is Jelly Bean, man.
Go home, man."
They would be getting me off of Madison, like, "Hey, get this nigga out the United Center, bro. Like, get this nigga out of the United Center, man. Any team,
right.
Get him out of here, bro. Like, this nigga in here hooping."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Ben Simmons just got to get back to that, man. Like, just go play ball.
Yeah.
Fuck Stephen A. Smith. Fuck all of them, man.
They got to
Perkins, all of them. Every media person that fuck them, bro. Like, go play ball.
Yeah. You got to realize they get paid to do that, bro.
Yeah, they get paid to do that.
They get paid to talk about you, man. So you gotta know what's coming out of that. So if you're not strong-willed and strong enough to handle that, then don't put yourself in that position to even hear it.
Yeah, and then on top of that, them niggas is on some Hulk Hogan, Paul Heyman shit talking. You know what I'm saying? These niggas trying to get their moment. They trying to get their take that go viral. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get more FaceTime on ESPN, Fox Sports, and all that. So yeah, if they gotta drag your ass, they definitely gonna do
it. Yeah.
I think that when we talking about these teams and the start of the NBA season will be before you know it. We look at all this movement with the Atlanta Hawks, and they got, DeJounte Murray, we look at, even the Celtics, picking up Brogdon. Like all these teams is retooling. I really feel like, because, Toronto do have the best odds at a straight-on trade for KD. You put KD over there with Fred VanVleet and Siakam. You still have Nick Nurse, who's a NBA championship winning coach.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know, man. I feel like they can take that. And to somebody else's point, KD does, quote-unquote, make you a championship contender. But we look at the teams that KD had, and he didn't win a championship with. You know what I'm saying? He had Harden, he had Brody, he had Kyrie, he had, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't win a championship. You see what I'm saying? So
now, with this Toronto thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at their roster right now, so I really didn't. Me and Jamie didn't mean to cut you off. Mm-hmm. Looking at their roster, OG, I don't know.
OG. Well, no, which is going to be in the trade.
Right. Gary Trent Jr., Thaddeus Young. I'm looking at for me, who are they hoopers? To me, OG Anunoby, Gary Trent Jr., Thaddeus Young, Precious Achua, Scotty Barnes, Precious Achua, Scotty Barnes,
VanVleet,
of course, Otto Porter Jr.
Mm-hmm.
So if you and Pascal Siakam, of course, those two, we already know that's they hoop. Well, those top three: Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, VanVleet.
Yep.
We already know that. But if I'm Brooklyn, I'm coming after one of your top three. So I need Scotty Barnes. And
What
they
it
got-
proposed is Scotty Barnes, OG, and 4 first-round picks.
I mean, with KD, that could still work. Now
Yeah.
I'm looking at their roster; it could still work, especially if you keep in Pascal Siakam, Van Vliet, Gary
Oh,
Trent.
I'm sorry. Damn, I put him in. I'm sorry. Scotty, OG, and Siakam in first four.
Ah,
Now-
shit.
Now with that, now you leaving me Fred Van Vliet. You leaving, if I'm KD,
Right.
so now I'm coming to a team. Fred is there, Gary is there, Thaddeus is there, Chris Boucher is there. He okay. Precious is there.
Boucher. Mhm.
Yeah, Precious is there, but that ain't enough to make him come out.
ain't
Otto
enough.
Porter,
But
Otto Porter's filling in for him.
KD don't got a no trade clause. He don't give a fuck what he say. You want to be traded, right? Okay, well look, nigga, we gonna trade you to the Bobcats. Fuck what you talking about?
Right.
Well, I mean, it works for the Nets.
It worked for the Nets, but I'm saying like my whole point is KD just stay in Brooklyn and hoop, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened behind the scenes. Of course, we don't know that. We're not privy to all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not privy to all that. But outside looking in, bro, just play ball. At the end of the day, I mean, for all of these NBA stars, at one point, motherfuckers just want to make it to the NBA and play ball.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers just want to hoop. I would like for players to get back to just hooping. All that old political bullshit. I understand it's a business. You want to feed your family. I'm saying we had that conversation before we even got online.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Feeding your family, doing what you got to do. So I get it.
Yeah.
Not knocking nobody for that. But at the same time, you got to get in there and do what you feed your family for. Like, what made you get up and shoot 100 jump shots, 100 layup, do 100 right hand, 100 left hand?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you do that shit every day? Get back to that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the money coming. KD gonna sign the biggest contracts ever. Them players, the contract's gonna even get bigger. They're gonna get bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's more as the NBA becomes more entertaining. Viacom is gonna want more basketball, and they're gonna come with bigger TV deals.
Bro, these cats, man, are getting paid so much money, bro. And this is gonna sound so crazy, but it feels like a level. It feels like at times a level of ungratefulness. And I say that to an extent, right? Because we're looking at these contracts, we're looking at how they're getting paid. Now, some of these cats getting paid, they really smart about their money, right? And how they utilize it and what they're doing with it. Some of these cats, they got to get paid again because they didn't blew all their damn money, right? So I'm looking at both sides of the equation. And again, because I'm working class and we all working class, we like, shit, $2 million sound like a lot to me, right? But then you got guys that's getting 40, 45, 29, 15 a year, right? Yeah. And we talk about it in terms of, these young cats, they just want to get paid. I get that. But you are in at least for me, everybody don't make it to the NBA. Which means that you have to have a certain ability, potential ability to get there. So if you're there, like that's your profession, bro. Like it's supposed to be a sense of perfection that comes out of it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be wanting to go to work. Like that is your job, but you don't look at it as a job because you love to do it. But that's your job, man.
Yeah. That's a motherfucker pay me to lose this little coins.
I agree.
It only employ 450 people, right?
I feel like
that's
it. It's 450 people that's in the NBA. Period.
No, it is. It's hard to make it to the league. That's why so many people's in the G League or trying to get on from some certain entities. But to piggyback off what we was talking about, bro, the and that's how you know NBA is a business. The Rudy Gobert deal changed everything for these GMs. Now Brooklyn and Sean Marks is like, hold on, Gobert got 4 players and 4 first-round picks, unprotected, by the way. 3 of them's unprotected.
That shit is
Crazy.
Rudy Gobert got 4 players and 4 first-round picks, 3 that's unprotected. Oh, I'm about to fleece somebody with KD. So that's why they come to teams like, oh, I need Siakam, I need OG, I need Scotty Barnes, I need 4, 5.
Yeah.
That's why the Ayton deal, DeAndre Ayton is getting slowed up because they're getting measured by ain't no way in hell Rudy Gobert. Now I ain't shitting on Rudy Gobert or whatever. Right. Okay, but come on, man, that's a huge haul for him.
Yeah,
you know, even DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray got 3 first-round picks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We talked about that in the group chat. The level of desperation this summer is
desperate, crazy. Man. So if y'all doing that for Murray, y'all doing that for Gobert, I'm about to get, goddamn it, 7, 8 first rounds. I'm about to get 2 All-Stars. I'm about to fleece y'all. So
thanks.
I can see it.
Definitely.
You know,
he definitely jumped out the window for his homie because of
no doubt about that.
Definitely jumped out the window.
No doubt about that.
Definitely. I mean, but the whole even the Kyrie thing, he said he was down and then now he backing out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Can we play basketball, bro? I just want to see basketball. I mean, I'm sure all this was happening in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't have where ESPN was around, but it wasn't as big as it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't. I mean, it's the thing, when we was kids, we didn't even have like them type of media personalities where we actually gave a damn what they had to say.
Right. Yeah. The collective bargaining agreement is 20 times different than what it was back then.
Way different. So it's like with that, like I just want to see basketball. Like our generation, or for me, I just want to see basketball. I don't care.
Facts.
Any of that.
Ma Rashad, that's all we had.
Yeah, Ma Rashad, bro. Ma Rashad was the coolest nigga alive, and
what was the other cat? Bob Costas.
Bob Costas. Bob Costas. All right, basketball, like media personality wise, but they still wasn't on all of that.
Yeah, Stuart Scott.
Ma Rashad, Stuart Scott, R.I.P. Alva.
Yep.
Yes, sir. No, that's what I'm talking about. Marv Albert.
Marv Albert. Yeah, because I was gonna say
Marv Albert.
I couldn't think of his name, but President Bit Chick.
Right.
I remember that being a kid. Like, this nigga a chick nipple, like this.
Like, bro, what you want, man?
But yeah, like that was the personalities, but you only heard them during a basketball game.
Right.
You didn't have people that sat around at 8:00 in the morning talking basketball while you getting dressed on your way to work, putting your towel on, you know what I'm saying? And you got a motherfucker snap going clean in at 6:45 about basketball. So I mean, I just want to get back to that, man. Badly. Man. I understand sports and entertainment, television. I'm saying this ain't no different than The Rock talking crazy to the Undertaker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just now niggas is making $50 million a season. 50.
Wow.
Like KD when he's the last year his contract $54 million.
$54 million. Yeah.
I mean, like, hopefully just gave John Wall. They just bought him out. I'm sure they not pocket watching, but I'm sure he was supposed to make like 46, 48. I'm sure they settled somewhere like 45 and then he signed for like $2 million. Like he got basically the money he was gonna get.
Signed for a mid-level exception, man. So it's like six.
That's the team
$6
we
million.
talk about in the West.
Yeah, the Clippers.
We didn't talk about the Clippers.
We talked about them early on, but you know what I'm saying, that liquor done kicked in now.
PG, Kawhi coming back healthy, John Wall, you got Robert Covington.
I need to get off.
Zubac.
I need PG to get off, man.
Reggie Jackson,
and they talking about trading for Mike Conley. Come on, man.
Yeah, the Mike Conley thing, but I think I mean, like, if you bring Mike Conley in to back up John Wall or however you gonna do it, there's no point for Reggie Jackson. No point for Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson is a solid. I watched Reggie Jackson all through college. I watched him at OKC. Like I said, I was okay. I'm probably one of the biggest OKC fans there. Well, y'all know that.
Yep.
I don't think I ever picked another team on on 2K
On
for
2K,
years.
Okay, yeah.
For years.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what roster they had.
Right.
Okay.
Never picked another team.
Is the Clippers better than Lakers right now with the squad they got?
I mean,
on paper, yeah.
On paper, yeah. I mean, the Lakers just sound like three dudes.
The Lakers sound Troy Brown Jr. from the Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, like,
come on, man.
Troy Brown. I mean, I don't want to get out on. I'm so happy these brothers is getting their money, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to go there.
Yeah.
But I promise you, I can do that right now at 38. Whatever they expecting out of Troy Brown, I promise.
I got it. Just look. Just get me in the gym.
Because I get in the gym, I'm telling you.
Get me in shape. I'm good.
I promise you. Give me
good.
A trainer. This is what I got to do. Give me 850,000. Any basketball team out there right now, I'm going to hoop my ass off. At 38 years old, I'm going to hoop my ass off. I'm going to have the coolest fucking handshake. And I'm going to be the dopest fucking towel waver you ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the shit with my...
I'm not shitting on
the side of my pants unbuttoned. Shit.
I'm not hating on the Lakers. And like you said, little Scottie Pippen, out there balling, man.
Yeah.
Little Scotty, man.
They went undrafted. I mean,
little Scotty doing his thing, man. Shout out to Scottie Pippen is my favorite player all time. All time. Everybody, like, I love Michael Jordan, but when everybody was riding the mic thing, I would pay attention to Scotty. Scotty's so Pip Jr. is my, you know what I'm saying? Like, Pip Jr., I'm paying attention to you, man, just because who your pops is.
He got some game to him too, man. I wonder if anybody, side note, I wonder if anybody picked up Ron Harper Jr.
Oh, no. I just looked it up. Toronto.
Yeah, I think so.
Perfect.
You know, Toronto, when I just looked, I seen Ron Harper Jr.
Perfect.
So he there. His pops was a dog.
A lot of people Harper was an underrated point guard.
Oh, most definitely.
People only look at when he came to Chicago.
When he was with Cleveland.
People don't even realize, like, Ron Harper and Michael Jordan used to go back and forth.
They
used to go back and forth when Mike was busting Craig Elo ass for 30 and 40. Ron Harper had 30 and 40 right with Mike.
Yep.
Mark Price and all that. He was right with them. When he came to the Bulls, his knees was done. You know what I'm saying? He was there. Respect to Ron Harper, did his thing, but it was damn near over at that point. Well, you think Mike had them go get somebody that used to get him back?
Now Ron Harper, only thing I would say, and I talk shit, Ron, if you see me, if you see the show, don't come at me. Ron Harper did have a stuttering problem now.
Yeah,
well, we all knew that. He had that forever.
Mark can say one full sentence, but goddamn it, he can ball.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Ron Harper had his problem. Salute to Ron Harper.
Yeah, man. Salute to Hart, man.
I mean,
I feel like, this whole stuff with NBA and free agency is, we're in the off season, man. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to get hyped up. We're waiting on what's going to happen with KD and Kyrie. We're waiting on what's going to happen with Ayton, and there's a couple more moves, man. So it's all hyped up, man. But before we sign off, I want to touch on one and switch gears one more time. It's going to be brief.
The music, bro.
We go to the NFL and talk about Baker Mayfield getting finally traded
right?
to the Carolina.
Yeah.
And just that whole conference, man. I'm as people hate on. Okay, Baker Mayfield has like a lot of critics. I happen to think Baker Mayfield is a above average quarterback. Okay, he's above average. I think he's but in that division, you got Jameis, get your boy Tom Brady, whatever.
No, don't call him
The boy,
your boy or
Call him
Tom.
the GOAT.
His name is the GOAT.
Fam. We're gonna call him Fam.
Goat Brady.
We're gonna call him Fam. I don't know. I feel like the Carolina Panthers might be a good spot for him to revive his career. You still got Sam Darnold over there. You still got Christian McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like that division. I mean, NFL season to be before you know it, man. So, what do you think the fit is for Baker Mayfield and the Carolina Panthers?
I think it's a decent fit for him. I mean, based off of what I know about Matt Rule, who's the coach, he has kind of a spread system. And when Baker was at Oklahoma, that's kind of what they used. Not saying that they're going to be empty set all game or stuff like that, but they will utilize his strengths, which is what the spread does. So I think that, from a systematic standpoint, I mean, it's a fit. It's just a matter of which Baker you about to get to. Hopefully you get a motivated one. Hopefully you get one that feels like he was slighted, and that type of thing. But I don't know, man. I think a new environment for him is probably good. Cleveland is, and I think in all sports, to be honest with you, is kind of just like, outside of Cleveland outside of the Cavs when they had their little run and stuff like that. That's just one of them spots that's hard, man, because, just the culture of losing is ridiculously bad,
And I think Deshaun will get suspended for the year.
He probably on his way.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, we can always talk about it, but to this, but we gonna come back to it. But to this point, I think a new environment will be good for Baker. I'm not saying that they gonna run the table or win the division. At least I don't think they will, but they'll be all right, man. Like, he'll be all right. He ain't where he feels unwanted and all that crap. So, hopefully he do what he got to do. And to Blake point, his own wide receiver didn't want him, but we know that Odell is also a emotional superstar too. So kind of depends on what you get. He kind of hit or miss too. If he get the ball to him, he feel good. If he don't get the ball, he don't feel good, right? So just all kind of depends, man. But more power to Baker, man. Hopefully he, do what he got to do on his side and show that the trade was worth it. If he get over there and fumble again, fumble the ball again, then we know what it was. He was good at Oklahoma, and that was it.
Yeah. No, because we didn't get on Bridges.
We'll come back to that too. Hopefully.
we ain't get to that part yet.
Right.
With what?
Bridges fumbling the bag.
Smog here.
Fumbling the bag, bro. Like, and not the motherfucking person to say to me that had me fumble the bag that he was about to get.
The day before free agency, he want to beat his bitch up. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to see that. The day before.
Please, because we got.
You gotta wait till you secure that bag to hit that motherfucker, Joe. I'm not advocating hitting women. Let's put that out there. But you wait till you get your contract signed. Because I look at it, like out.
That ain't even that, bro. He fucked up weeks prior, posting a cup full of lean.
Oh yeah.
He fucked up before that. Like, you dumbass. And I ain't never came in an NBA player on here. I know he probably ain't gonna see this shit or whatever. But you don't post a cup of that shit and say cup of that drink and say this shit lemonade, bro.
Yeah.
Shit,
yeah.
like then try to clean out his lemonade. Bro, you wouldn't have posted that shit if it was lemonade. Then you ain't posted last time your ass was at Chick-fil-A or Zaxby's or nothing like that. Bro, stop the bullshit. Stop it.
Detroit was ready to open the Mac. Detroit was
He's about to get paid. He tricked it off, man.
Fucked yourself up. You know what I'm saying? And then you didn't beat your lady. Which, and then if y'all separate, now you gotta pay child support and all type of shit. Nigga, you ain't got it like that no more if you don't sign no contract, bro.
Bro, I saw
the bag, my boy.
I saw them pictures, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. What you on, bro? What you?
Yeah, he beat her ass,
bro.
He put the foo fops on her ass. This ain't like Buddy wild as hell.
That's hell.
He wild as hell for that. And then, like, bro, you fumble in the back, even if you didn't get what you wanted. For me, the NBA contract, regardless of however money, nigga, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. You know what I'm saying? We're not even getting to the 150s, 160s, right. 200s. Nigga, $3 million. That's all something like that'll change. I know it'll change my life.
My life, absolutely.
$1 million. Matter of fact, fuck, nigga, 500,000 to change my life right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you talking like you arguing with a motherfucker. Like, I'm not arguing with no female about shit.
It's a wrap for that.
Trying to get the fuck out, move around. Right. 9 times out of 10, he done bought a crib. She in his man. Trying to get the fuck out. Bye. I ain't doing that, man. Like,
yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of fumbling of the bag this offseason, bro.
Motherfuckers let that wet spot fuck their life up, bro.
DUIs.
Let that wet spot fuck your life up,
man. DUIs. I'm like, bro, y'all ain't got enough money to get a driver, bro. Like, call a something, man. Like, ain't no way you out here just reckless like that, bro. Like, it's crazy. Crazy.
I'm not an advocate of beating your bitch, but you wait till you sign a contract before you smack that motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. I'm not advocating no domestic violence. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just saying, if that bitch get on your nerve, you wait till you sign that contract. You know, I've been waiting to do this all day, bitch. Then you straight. Because now you secured your guaranteed money. And even if they cut you, they still got to pay you. It's you just got to think, man. You know what I'm saying? Now he 20-something years old talking about I'm about to start my rap career. What?
And then that was the dumbest. Hey, what did Bill Cosby feel? That's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. Bro, you talking about if I was signing a contract? Like, so if I'm an NBA GM, you telling me, like, even if I was going to give you some bread, you telling me, like, man, fuck the game of basketball, nigga, I'm a rap.
Pretty much.
He might be nice. You don't know. But I doubt it.
Hey, man.
I doubt it.
Flint, I think he's from Flint. Hey, man, Flint, Michigan took an L on this one, bro.
Yeah, that's
you
tough.
telling me, like, nigga, I'm a rap. Like,
this ain't a good look for Flint right now,
like,
man.
Somebody's just going to give you a deal and you just going to be good. You showing you not appreciative of any of the shit given to you or that you earned. He earned his basketball. He earned being in the NBA. But any of the money that people was going to put on you, people, you know what I'm saying, all the hard work you done put in, you just show like, I don't give a fuck about that nigga, I'll rap. Some shit you probably didn't put in a whole lot of work. Yeah, Juan, we talking about
Bridges, dumbass.
Smart fumble the bag, Joe. Crazy.
Smart say he got an album out. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't no way. Look, and the words of the famous TikTok, ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, boy.
I'm saying, like, that type of stuff, man, is like, yeah, you should if you want to rap. You know what I'm saying? You got the money for studio time. You got access to all the producers because that whole entertainment industry, they all around each other. You got all that. You know what I mean? Like, to be a good rapper or to be a person, like, to be good at what you do, I doubt that you are a decent basketball player. I'm not gonna call him an amazing basketball player, but a decent basketball player and a dope ass rapper, no, you don't. Nah. Because people, even people that, even the rappers that are like the Kodak Blacks, the Lil Babies, them niggas still put time into what they do.
Right.
Them niggas in the studio. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like Lil Wayne, they live in the studio, bro. Like, I watched an interview with Bun B, was like, he told Baby he shouldn't do shit but be in the studio. If you want Lil Wayne to be dope, whatever bullshit he want to do outside, you bring it to the studio. So his ass in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
So to be a person like a Drake, a person like a J. Cole, Kendrick, your ass live in the studio, bro. So you can't live in the studio and on the basketball court.
All right.
So I doubt that the rap shit is.
I appreciate you dropping that Drake line too. That Drake.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. You know me, I'm gonna keep it real. His music just ain't for me.
Okay.
It ain't for me.
All right.
That's all. I mean, you got tracks I like. We've heard that 100 times on that. But in order for you to do that, bro, you got to be good at what you do. And I don't see, you know what I'm saying, like that dedication. You can't dedicate yourself to basketball and hooping. Like, name me a motherfucking basketball player that can really super spit, even though Dame is decent.
Yeah.
Dame Lillard is decent. Dame Lillard can actually rap.
Oh yeah.
Dame Lillard can actually rap.
He can
actually rap. Then after that, I can't think of nobody.
Can we end the show? And once again, we thank y'all for staying up with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Rocking with bars and buckets on the hottest, dopest sports and hip hop podcast out there in the world, man. We're going to end the show on something that's controversial. I'm going to ask my brothers first. Can we end the show on something that's controversial that I know y'all not going to want to talk about?
I'm with all the bullshit.
Well, we might as well, since we talking about Bridges, dumbass.
Me and him, we ready for the bullshit.
Got Jamie in the building, man. Everybody that's chiming in, I want y'all honest opinion. We're going to end the show on this. There is somebody that in the music industry that is a pioneer, a legend, that was just sentenced to 30 years in prison. There's been mixed reviews. I've actually heard mixed reviews from women that said that he shouldn't have got 30 years. Them girls' parents was bringing him over there. Elvis Presley ain't get this. They doing it because R. Kelly's black. There's a lot of different narratives with this, right?
I can't wait to get my motherfucking.
I want to ask the girls on the panel. I want to ask everybody that's tuning in. R. Kelly got 30 years. Convicted of 30 years. Do you think that he deserved that much time? And what do you feel about that whole case? I'm so curious to hear about this.
Look, I already know. I already know the great philosopher is ready to dive in. So I'm gonna keep this short for me, and then I'll come back around if need be. Here's my issue. You do the crime, you do the time.
Okay,
right?
That's fair.
Whatever time that is. Caveat, and I'm just gonna put this out here. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Hit me up in my DM, whatever the case may be. My belief is this. Do I think he was wrong for doing what he did? Sure.
Okay.
But I also think that the parents who let their daughters get involved were wrong and should be held accountable.
And
the only reason this is an issue is because their money stopped. And he said he wasn't paying you no more. Right? So if we're talking about that, technically your parents were prostituting you. So why are you not being held accountable to the same extent as R. Kelly when you put them in a position to be there? When you put them in a position to be molested, raped, or whatever you want to call, right? And I'm not downing, so even though I'm putting quotes up, I'm not downing rape and the process of rape because that's a real thing for both male and female. Let's be clear, right? Because I want that to be clear that rape does not have a gender. Men can be raped too, right? But I think that the real issue for me is there's not consistent accountability across the board. We want to put all of the focus on him and say what he did wrong when there were many other parties, including his team of people that knew, including the parents and everybody else who was cool with it.
Okay.
Hell, bro, we live in Chicago. We grew up here.
From
The
crib.
brother rolled up at the high schools and people were cool with it.
Oh yeah.
The chicks were ready to get in the car with him. Like, so don't start acting like this is brand new. Don't start acting like he's a villain and all of a sudden he's just wrong. Now understand that R. Kelly was raped and molested growing up. People don't understand that part. So what impact did that have on how he matriculated through life, right? So there are a lot of different variables to this whole piece. But my whole gist is, if you're going to hold one party accountable, hold everybody accountable.
That's a hot take right there. Oh, wait. All right. Come on, Cor.
All right. So look. All right. I know somebody that attended the high school that and we ain't gonna put them out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, if you from Chicago, you know where R. Kelly went to high school, or you know what I'm saying. People knew what he was on, so he was targeting youngins. Now, I read a book by somebody that that was mentioned on the documentary "Surviving R. Kelly" about what he did and how all of this came to be. Now, she sought him out in the book. She claimed how she sought him out. She claimed all of that. She, according to the book, she took accountability for seeking him out. And how she always wanted to go about that with him. She was 16. Now, all that underage shit, you bogus. All that underage shit, man, come on, man. Like, let's be real. You bogus as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm 38 years old. Ain't shit a motherfucking 16-year-old girl can do for me. Period.
Facts.
Period. It's nothing you can do for me. Shit, I don't know, 38. I don't know, motherfucking 22-year-old. You can do for me. I don't even want to talk to you. You ain't got a 401k.
Right.
Man, I don't want to talk to you. I don't even want to know you. You ain't got a retirement plan. I don't even want to know you. But everybody involved in that shit need to go to jail. Right. Everybody. I don't give a fuck. Like,
facts.
Everybody. Mama, daddy, like, motherfucker dropped you off. No, like, if you knew what happened 2001, 2002, we know what happened on the DVD. And you still was dropping your motherfucking daughter off at the motherfucking studio with R. Kelly, your ass a creep.
Right with
creep. Your ass right with this, then your ass a creep because you know what was happening. Your ass knew what was going on. Like, one chick from Surviving R. Kelly, people brought her to the concert and then took her backstage, and then they got lost. And she went backstage. Get the fuck out of here.
Hell no.
And a motherfucker gonna keep me from backstage if I took my daughter to a concert. You know, mother, I don't give a you gonna need Jesus and all 12 disciples to keep you back there.
Factual.
Fuck a Jamie, fuck all of that. I'm sober as shit when I'm talking about this. Y'all already know how I come about my kids, bro. You gonna need Jesus and all 12 disciples. Gabriel and Michael, everybody gonna have to come in. They all need to go to jail, bro. His ass needs to go to jail. I don't feel bad for the 30 years. They should have gave his ass 60. I don't give a fuck. Like, you a creep, bro. Like, that's some creep shit. Like, I know somebody that went to Kenwood. I know a couple people that went to Kenwood. But I know a couple that went there around the time when his ass used to park out front.
Yep.
And motherfuckers get in his car and all of that shit. You know what I'm
saying? Whatever.
Right. We talking about the people that just made the DVD. We're not talking about the motherfuckers that's checking us out at Walmart right now. We're not talking about the motherfuckers that's district attorney somewhere right now. We ain't talking about none of that right now. There's a lot of motherfuckers that we don't know about that got in that car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel bad for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the parents need to go down too.
Got to, bro.
Gotta go down.
Got to.
And until the parents go down, justice ain't served. And I'm not with that whole free R. Kelly movement. Like you did some cool shit. I got a daughter, bro.
Mhm.
I got a daughter, bro. You know what I'm saying? And all these punk ass daddies that was okay with this. I was even getting to that. Motherfucker pull up at R. Kelly's studio talking about my daughter inside. At that point, nigga, I'm snatching every brick out the building.
Look, and you damn sure know we coming right along.
I'm snatching every brick
Either
out
way.
the building. Ain't none of that shit happened. I drove here and my daughter's trapped inside.
Either way.
Fuck all of that.
Right.
Fuck all of that. I'm not going. I'm not going. It's not happening, bro.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
What you got, bro?
Go
I'll
ahead,
say
man.
this,
Let me stop.
man.
Me and Jamie gonna be quiet.
Jamie, man, I told you I love me and Jamie had some long nights before, man. Jamie will do that to you, man. I'll say this before we sign off, man. Okay, so with this situation with R. Kelly, musically, R. Kelly is a genius. R. Kelly is a legend, a GOAT, Hall of Fame, or whatever you want to call him musically, right? His personal life is, I'll say this. See, it's different when you've been through certain stuff so you can equate what you know to what is being told.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to prison before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Although it wasn't long, although it was a short, whatever, a week, a month, or whatever. I know how that life is. Now, with that being said, when it comes to sentencing somebody, months, years, I feel like although what R. Kelly did was bad, it was terrible. I don't have no daughters, but I would be livid if that was my daughter, if I had a daughter. So of course, what you do in the dark comes in like he deserves. You got to pay for that. But I don't feel like no human being should put a number on another human being about what they deserve. I feel like God is the only person that judges a person off of what they did. Now, it could have been 30 years, it could have been 60 years, it could have been 100 years. What I'm saying is, I agree with both of you guys. Parents should be involved in what happened. R. Kelly is mentally fucked up. He was raped by family members. He was all types of shit. I'm not
Say his own sister.
I'm not making no excuses for this brother at all. But I'm saying, hurt people.
Yep.
Fucked up people, fuck up people. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He needs to be in some type of mental facility. He needs to be in a facility where prison is not a rehabilitation center. That's what they tell you about. Okay. Telling from first hand is not meant to rehabilitate you. It's meant to make you worse of a human being that they want you to be, especially as a black man. If the state wants to get some money off of you, and it's built to take years off of you, not build years on you. It's not, they're not trying to help you. So I feel like R. Kelly needs to be in some type of mental institution. I definitely feel that. I don't feel like he should be labeled to put a number on by another human who has. We don't know what that judge probably got demons of their own that they ain't got caught with. You see what I'm saying?
A lot of them judges do.
How you a judge and you dealing with, I don't know, whatever you're dealing with, a drug addiction, a gambling addiction, pornography addiction, but you just sentenced this man to 30 years.
Right.
So you're a human. You can't judge another, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Kelly needs help. I don't feel like he should be just thrown back into society like it nothing happened. No, I feel like he needs help. The brother needs mental help. But when it comes to prison, I feel like they just throw our black leader. You can same shit with Bill Cosby. Once it's ironic, as soon as Bill Cosby went to buy that damn station on TV, they brought up all these charges and they put him in jail. You know what I'm saying?
That's something different.
They want it's like a
it's like when Deshaun Watson wanted the motherfucking trade and then all this shit happened. But
when Deshaun, it's a perfect example. When he wanted to trade, now 37 women said that he felt, come on, man, this, like, you see what I'm saying? So it's bigger than the lenses that we look at it, I feel like R. Kelly is a musical genius.
Mhm.
But
He a bad dude. He's a
Bad
bad on the
boy.
mic.
Yeah.
But I haven't played none of that shit. I ain't played none of it like on my own.
Mhm.
Like if I'm out and I hear the shit, I ain't like, hey, y'all better turn that shit off.
Right, right, right.
yeah,
Can't play that shit, man. Like, yeah, kids, man. Like after reading that book, I was like, this nigga, why? Like,
Yeah.
the book detailed type of that shit. This thing, like, not sure if it's 100% true. Sure,
Right.
some of it was for entertainment value.
Mhm.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
yeah,
Wild.
yeah.
The nigga's a monster. If everything in this book is what this young lady type is true, and she was on the documentary,
Mhm.
right.
and all of this shit is 100% true, R. Kelly deserves, from what I read, the fact that this nigga can go, he's a blessed man. He can inhale and exhale. He's a blessed man.
I heard from the grapevine that he ain't gonna do the whole 30. He probably do 15, maybe 20, but
He still gonna get out. He's R. Kelly like 55 years old.
55. So he's still gonna be an old ass man. Boy,
If he make it out,
If he make it out,
because I think that's just
tomorrow not promised.
yeah, and I think that's just the New York sentence, or something
it
like
is
that.
just New York City.
This
Yeah.
is New, but most of like federal charges they be running congruently and
Yeah.
They're gonna run a concurrent though. It's
Yeah.
gonna all the charges gonna run concurrent. So let's say
they
he get.
run. But
Yeah,
if he
let's say
do,
he get.
because
let's
most
say-
federal time you do like 85%, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
And most times you do 85%. I mean, that's still a long ass time. That's still a long ass time.
Yeah.
But I promise you, if I was the judge, I'd be like, hey, keep him in there, dig that nigga a plot.
Yeah.
And
But
I love his music.
yeah.
I respect his genius. But that shit, I'm not co-signing. I'm not supporting. I'm not on none of that. Like, I'm not on no free R. Kelly movement. I'm not, man. All them parents need their ass beat.
All of them.
Every parent,
All of them.
him, all
His
of
team, all
his
of them.
team, all because they grimy as hell. They was the one moving them around.
Yeah.
They was the one moving hotel to hotel. Like all them that need their ass. A-Town stump.
For real.
Don't
But
you
Reg,
it's- go ahead.
I agree with you though, bro. With I agree with you on your perspective of what's best for him. You know, in terms of how he serves this time. Because the reality is we talked about this off air, you know, just chatting about it. This brother needed help for a long time.
He fucked up.
A long time. Like this, we don't even talk about adulthood. His help started when he was in the teens, right? Like that's when he needed to have the stuff we talk about. Going back to what you said, bro, we talk about tier 3. This is a clear tier 3 student. Everything that he's been through is clear, right?
Yeah, clear.
And again, I'm not negating, I'm not accepting what he did. I'm not saying that just because he went through it, that it's okay. But we understand what happens when people go through things and don't have the proper development out of that circumstance.
At bare minimum, he's a check in, check out.
Right? Like
at bare minimum, he's
easily.
From the
Hey,
time
man,
that he touched the door, hey,
I need to
here.
see you before you go to class.
Come here.
You know? Come here, man. Come on, man. So I agree with you, Reg. I agree with you, bro. Like you made a very valid point that if anything, if he's gonna serve, some of that needs to be done in a corrective place.
Most of it needs to be done in a mental institution.
Yeah, he definitely need most of it done in a mental institution. I mean, that shit's so bogus, man.
It is.
When I think back to the book,
it is.
I think back to what I read and the documentary. All that shit, like that shit is not cool, bro.
Yeah,
Like that shit ain't cool. Like he's.
and there was some inconsistencies in that documentary, though. I ain't, just so we
Do
clear.
y'all remember the interview he did with the chick Gail, some shit, right? And he was like,
Kill me with this shit. Fight for my life.
killing me with this shit, man. I'm killing me.
Gail
He
was
said,
sitting there like, boy,
I hog tie somebody. I don't know how to hog tie nobody. Oh
Right.
my God. I fell out when he said that, y'all.
Oh man.
man.
I don't know, man. It's a touchy thing, man.
But then you watching the clips. I just seen a clip today. He was singing. This looked like the early 90s. The nigga had on the motherfucking hats that we used to wear in the city. They had that you would tie up at the top. You know what I'm saying? Like they had them hats. They're tied up at the top. And the motherfucker singing, who's 18? He had a big ass sign, 18, you can come home with R. Kelly. The nigga singing this shit. Like you come. Then they showed a clip where the nigga was in Africa, like, who wanna come to America with me? You can come to America with me. Who wants to come? Like, oh, he's foul. He's foul. I understand he got family out there. I ain't trying to be disrespectful. But the shit that I'm seeing on your cousin, uncle, brother, nephew, grandson, shit, I can't get with it. Like the nigga was literally, they had a sign that said 18. Like he had someone hold the sign like, you 18, you come home with R. Kelly. I'll be the daddy, you could be the mommy. We could play house shit. Like this nigga saying the shit. I'm not paraphrasing, none of that. Then he's in Africa talking about who want to come back to America with me.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, this nigga probably got international sex crimes.
Oh, he ain't fucking around. I think about the song he did with your boy Cassidy. Girl, you want to come to my hotel? Baby, I'm going to give you my room.
Right. See, back then we just thought, I mean, R. Kelly was just, R&B singer get adult pussy. I'm saying adult consensual pussy.
Man.
I realized the nigga was talking to motherfuckers that went to Simeon. He nigga was talking with all the different high schools in our city, man. That shit is wild as hell. Even though some girls put themselves in position.
Yeah.
Girls put themselves in position.
Willingly.
Some girls went, the girl in the book said, I sought him out. She was like, I always wanted to do this. I went to a show. I purposely put myself in the front. Purposely dressed a certain way. I purposely did certain things at the show to catch his eye. Get his attention. I get that. But at the end of the day, as a grown ass man, you gotta be here and not down here. I don't give a fuck. Like 16-year-old girl, I'm 38. Hey, man, if you don't get the fuck away from me, man, I tell your mama, I take my belt off and beat your little ass.
Right.
You come at me, man. Yeah. Like, who the fuck do you think you talk? You disrespecting me by even thinking that I'm one of these clown ass niggas out here to do that clown ass shit. Ain't nobody with none of that.
Yeah.
And he fell for it, was welcoming that, and then like expanded. Like, you taking people across state lines. Like, even in the book, Shorty was like, she linked up with him in the city, came to a studio, you know what I'm saying? She said she sung half a song, not even half a song, they sang half a bar before he got on the bullshit with her. Mm-hmm. So she again went into like him crossing her across state lines, lying to her grandma, getting her pregnant, beating on her, giving her something, you know what I'm saying? All that type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was wild. I'm reading this shit. Like, I'm turning the page. Like, I don't know what's going to happen next. Like, this shit is Stranger Things. I'm flipping the page. Like, damn. Flipping the page. Like, this shit is crazy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's,
now I'm thinking about the song, man, because that nigga, that was a joint, man.
Hey, I just see the meme.
Cutie. So if you want to come to my hotel, come at me. 'Cause we having an after party. Checking out 6 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Damn, how old was I when that song came out, man?
You had to at least be a senior in high school because I was a freshman in motherfucking college.
Yep.
But even I just seen a meme. Not even a meme. This shit was real. Somebody actually sent this shit to the nigga and posted this shit. Somebody sent this shit to Usher and said, if y'all was fucking the same girl, your ass go to jail next. Somebody sent that shit to Usher, man. This shit was on Instagram.
Girl,
the shit had a motherfucking check. The shit had an Usher verified check and everything. Somebody said, nigga, if y'all was fucking the same girl, your ass next.
Damn.
Oh, man. The internet is ignorant.
Man.
Motherfucker, man.
Never loses, bro.
Internet wins every time.
Man. Undefeated.
So the shit ignorant as hell, but I promise you, any of them motherfuckers, they all need to go to jail.
Yep.
The motherfuckers that was assisting, motherfuckers lying, forging papers, booking flights, hotels, all y'all ass need to go down. I don't give a fuck. If you even knew he was sticking his meat in a little chick, your ass need to go to jail. I don't give a fuck. None of that.
Mm-hmm.
Even as a security guard, Joe. If you're a security guard, you be like, look, man. Look.
Them the main culprits.
The security guards, man, hotel employees.
I'm
sure he used the same type of. He used the same hotel. I'm sure he used the same hotel.
Paid them under the table.
Hopefully, he used the same hotels. Doctors, all type. According to the book, certain doctors. Everybody need to go to jail. If he doing 30, they ass need to be doing 30. Everybody should have been. They all should have been standing in line. They should have looked like a motherfucking welfare check line. As the defendants, everybody should have went down right with his ass.
Oh man,
right with him, bro. I'm not going like that's wild as hell.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have had an epic show, man. We went a little over, man, but that's how it is over here, man. At Bars and Buckets, man. We it's summertime, shot. We got a lot to talk about, man, and it's just good to kick it with the bros, man. So, fellas, man, tell them where they can find y'all at, man.
Man, as always, find me at Adrian Dury on Facebook, Urban Gentleman 85 on Instagram. Always shout out our Facebook page, Bars and Buckets. Our Instagram, we just got a TikTok join up now, Bars and Buckets Podcast Crew. iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. Follow us, like, share, subscribe on all platforms, man. Definitely get behind this movement, man, and we appreciate our folks checking in with us every week, man.
You know it. Quan, where you at?
Hey, Cornell Shelby II on Facebook, Instagram, gold_mind_CEO 84. We on TikTok, man. So look out for some of these challenges, some of the silly shit. We're gonna show our personalities. We're gonna show. So, hey, I'm people that know me know I'm super serious. You know what I'm saying? But I like to joke. I like to have fun too, man. So definitely gonna see me on there doing some silly shit. So check us out. We get show us more of who we are. Man, like please stay tuned, man. I promise you, we're not gonna let y'all down. Man, come have fun with us. Like this shit, like talking to the homies every week. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have an audience. Y'all becoming the homies. You know what I'm saying? So, man, when we start having these outdoor events, man, we start watching games, please come out. Please come out. I don't care where we at. Please come out. Come kick it with us when we start getting into the different things we got planned. Yeah, man. Me and Jamie gonna be quiet.
Jamie, I'm telling you, man. I done had so many nights with Jamie, man. Me and Jamie have to take a little separation for a minute because, man, I got into a lot of trouble fucking with her. Good luck. Reggie moving forward on Facebook, Mr. moving forward on Instagram. I just want to say, man, shout out to everybody that's on our Facebook
Man, straight up.
page, man. Y'all be rocking with us on our Facebook page. Whatever we post, y'all rock with us, man.
And the page been lit.
Man.
The page been lit.
Been lit.
I've been trying to give more attention to the page and posting freestyles and all of that.
Yeah.
Hey, check that Saha. Check that Saha joint I posted
I
this
heard
morning.
it today, bro.
Got to. Yeah.
Check that Saha the Prince. A lot of people know Saha the Prince. Good music. I won't even call him a ghostwriter for Kanye because he give all his credits to people. You know what I'm saying? But quote unquote, he's a ghostwriter for Kanye. Check him out. The man got busy. Got busy. Yeah,
so definitely check out the page, man. If you are aware of our page, man, go check us out, man. You know, Bars and Buckets on Facebook, man. You know, go check out the page. Send us requests. We'll add you. You can post whatever you want, even if it's, you know, ugly niggas on there, ugly things, you know, holding Polynese or whatever, you know. Man. We don't talk about all the people, man.
Right.
Whatever you want on, man. Be sure you follow us on Bars and Buckets too on Instagram, man. We're getting that page lit as well. It's only the beginning, man. This is the quote unquote off season right now. So I'm gonna give y'all an update. When it's the off season between NFL and NBA, we always have stuff to talk about. But guarantee you, October come, NFL is going and NBA is going.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this is crazy over here in Bars and Buckets, man. Then we got new music coming out with new artists, you know. So we try to keep you guys hip to, you know, new mixtapes, new collabs.
on that game album.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we try to break down these albums. We did Kendrick a couple weeks ago. Kendrick dropped a new album. So we did that a couple weeks ago. I think the bros did Drake's new album last week. So, you know, we welcome all that, man. You know, so this is going to be a platform like nobody else is doing this like we're doing it, man. Yeah. So continue to rock with us, man. You know, be sure you follow us. I want to say one more time, man. Be sure you go subscribe and like whatever we got on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, man. All the good stuff. We still got a full week of NBA free agency that's happening. Next time we see you guys next week, it'll be my birthday. So happy 25th birthday to me.
Happy 37th birthday.
You wish.
Happy 37th birthday,
bro. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I know, right? Nah, I'll be.
And that shit was so last year.
I know, right? I'm the young brother. I'm the young brother. And all of them, I'm the young one. I'm finally about to be 37, man. So man, shout out to life is precious, man. It's a lot of people that can't see 37 and can't see 38, 39. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want to thank God for life and being able to breathe and not being, you know, and enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? So blessings, man.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to get at y'all, man. We're going to see y'all next week. Be sure, I want to say one more time, that Facebook page is lit.
Hey, please join our Facebook page. Facebook page been lit. Cuzzo been asking the questions.
Man, Los been getting it working, boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out to Los, man.
Yeah. Cuzzo been getting it popping. Blake been getting it popping. Like, hit the group. Hey, we starting to have fun in the group.
Yes,
sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, please come kick it with us, man. This is fun. Yeah. I look forward to this every week, bro. Like, I look forward to it. You know what I'm saying? I like getting on here talking with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Even though we do this in a group chat, but you know what I'm saying? I love this. I love it. I love to get up, you know what I'm saying? We having fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Please come kick it with us.
It's much needed, especially with all of
and go get you a bottle. And you should be just as slapped as me right now.
Right.
You should be just as slapped as me right now. Come kick it with us.
The whole Jack Gone.
This was a full bottle, bro.
Damn, Jamie, get it again.
I got a corner. I'm about to go ahead and
take
that out right now.
Yeah, bro.
Come on, man. Before we sign off, we got to take one more. Come on, fucker. Come on.
Go ahead and take that corner out right now.
Come on. Do another one. I'm fucking around and send a wild ass text, man. I still got a corner in my cup. Like I had a nice little corner in my cup.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to the people. I got a nice little corner. So
All
I'm
right,
not gonna
bros.
pour.
Let's do it, man. Free throw. Shout out to a great show, man.
Yes,
Let's do it.
Woo!
Love y'all brothers, man.
Man, I love, bro.
Never leave my brothers.
All right, Corn. Keep your thumb. We can see him tonight, okay? Don't put no thumb. All right, go.
Man.
Oh, shit. We will see y'all next week, man. Be sure to tune in to that Facebook page. Keep updated with us through the week. We're going to see y'all next week, man. Bars and Buckets, we out.
So, out of here.
All right. Take it easy.